Hallo, guten Tag, hallo, guten Tag. Geht direkt rein in... Ach, wenn man speichert, kommt man am Anfang von der Dings hin, ne? Von der Szene, ja. Okay, das hätte ich vielleicht gestern nicht so machen sollen. Web. I have to make a choice here. This doesn't mean I'm going to forsake either of them. I just need to choose the path I'm going to take. Who do I listen to? Who do I believe? Eito, klar, ist doch mein Boy. We worked so hard to get this far. We can't turn back now. Huh? Nozomi, I hear what you're saying. But what we have right now is fine. If the choice is to go back to how things were and potentially lose someone else, I'd rather keep on living with everyone just like this. And it's up to me to lead everyone to an ending where we all survive. Takumi, I knew it. I knew you'd say the right thing. I see, so that's your decision. I understand. In that case, I don't have anything more to say. She turned away after she spoke. I couldn't stop myself from asking. Even if you don't agree, you'll stay with us, right? I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I still want to win this fight for humanity and all of us, but I'm going to try and calm down and gather my thoughts. And she's dead. With that, she was gone. Takumi, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You're doing the right thing. And even if you weren't, we'd still always be by your side. So continue to guide us, just as you have been. We want you to reign as our ruler. Ruler, huh? Right. That's what I plan on doing, especially since we've made it this far. After that, Eito and I parted ways and I returned to my room. Nozomi is nicht long for this world. As soon as I got back to my room, I let out a heavy sigh. I'm doing the right thing. I'm making this decision to keep us alive. To keep Karua alive. To prevent tragedy from repeating. Ja. Warum macht er den fucking Streamer-Modus nicht mehr an? Komisch. Yeah, I am not in the wrong. This is my role as the wielder of this power. I murmured reflectively to myself and closed my eyes. Ding dong bing bong. Okay then. Letting out a huge sigh, I slowly got out of bed. I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. I'm curious how everyone else is doing. Especially Nozomi. No, judging from how things went yesterday, she probably won't be there. Another visitor. Couldn't be another reward, right? Hardly any time has passed. I opened the door to see... Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Eva was holding a large tray filled with food and drinks with both hands. What's all this? Your breakfast. The others are busy today, so I was told to keep you company. You don't need to do that. But what do you mean they're busy anyway? All I heard was that they are preparing for future battles and that I should keep you company. I told you I really don't need company. But well, since you brought all of this, I guess I'll take it. I devoured all of the dishes Eva brought me. I'm stuffed. Maybe I should get some exercise. No, there's more. Huh? What do you mean? I ate it all. Ich mach mal lieber mal die Zensur bereit. Funk. What? A power outage? I was utterly confused, suddenly surrounded by total darkness, but shortly after, ja, okay, jetzt haben die Nozomi brainwashed. Click. Ah, I can see. What was all that about? And more importantly.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Quick thinking.
Dessert is ready. Please consume me.
What? Again?
Yes, again. Savor me and lick me, please. You haven't finished your meal until I am clean.
Is that right?
I suppose I have no choice, and well, I've done it before. This is my duty. With this power, I'm their god, their ruler. I reassured myself and stuck my tongue out. I lapped at the cream decorating Eva's body.
It tickles.
Don't move. It makes it harder. Here goes.
So good. The way you use your tongue. It's godly.
I won't go easy on you. Get ready. Quiet. You're supposed to be a cake, right? Show some restraint.
Yes. Apologies.
By the time I finished my dessert, I was stuffed to the gills. Danke, Knuckles. After letting Eva leave, I flopped over and decided to rest. Looks like I don't have any visitors today.
Huh?
Finally, I can do whatever I want. Guess I should head to the cafeteria, although I'm not all that hungry. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. I'm cleaning this morning. Speaking of which, yesterday you licked me until I was sparkling clean. Just thinking about it makes me feel warm inside. I have come to love you even more. I feel I could do anything for you. Well then, I will be on my way. Yet again, the moment I set foot in the cafeteria, everyone started speaking at once. Sir Takumi, good morning. Morning. Morning, Takumi. Takumi, good morning. What? Nozomi, what are you doing here? What am I doing? Isn't obvious. I'm a member of the Special Defense Unit. She said it so casually that I immediately knew something was off. Given everything that happened, given how conflicted she seemed. What's the matter, Takumi? Why was she acting so normal? I should be the one asking that matter. Asking what's the matter? Did you have a change of heart? A change of heart about what? I forgot that everyone was watching and I just kept talking. The day before yesterday, you told me I should turn everybody back to normal, but I said no, and you seemed so uncomfortable about it. So what is this? Are you hiding your true feelings? If so, I want you to stop. Stay honest and true to yourself. Honest and true, of course.
I honestly and truly love you, Takumi. More than anything else in this world. I'm madly, truly, deeply in love with you. I love you so much. It hurts.
How wonderful, Takumi. It seems Nozomi finally understands. Understands? He didn't. Did you do something to her? What? What did you do to her? Answer me. I would never hide anything from you, so please calm down. Didn't I tell you before? Siri had the technology to brainwash people. It's what he used on me. He got me to join your side through his brainwashing. Right, Nigo? Yes, it's true. Nigo informed me that the device is in the infirmary. I went to check it out myself, and sure enough, the brainwashing device was hidden there. Such a shock that this school would have such a thing, isn't it? Oh, but the device requires a lot of power, so when used, it caused a temporary blackout. Is that why the power went out yesterday? Don't tell me you used it on her. Did you send Eva to distract me yesterday so I wouldn't be able to stop you? Is that it, Ato? Yes, but I did it for you, Takumi. Stop fucking around. For me? Why would you do that? Takumi, wait. What do you want? Back off. All of us decided on this together. It was Ato's suggestion, but we all agreed to it. We are the happiest we've ever been right now. We are truly happy to be able to love you. It's only natural to want to protect that happiness when someone is threatening to destroy it, right? We couldn't turn a blind eye to her behavior. He was trying to seduce you into getting me to make a horrible drug. You're the one who gave me a reason to live when I had none at all. I don't want to go back to the way I was. Same goes for me. I want to love you forever, Mr. Sumino. It's too scary to even imagine what life would be like without this feeling. What's good, boy? Hi, Toxi. Ja. Grad gefuttert und jetzt streamen, ne? Was ist mit dir so? Not to mention, she violated the rules by speaking to you on her own without permission. So you punished her by brainwashing her. No, this isn't a punishment. It's for her sake too. That's right, Takumi. Now that I've come to love you, I'm truly happy. I'm so grateful to all of you. Honestly, you should have done it this sooner. By the way, I was in charge of the procedure. It was my first brainwashing, but it was a huge success, wasn't it? Don't you think, Nigo? Yes, of course, very much so. Muss mal für meine Freundin nach einem Tablet schauen, weil sie faul ist. Mach das. Takumi, I'm sorry for acting without permission. I didn't want to cause you undue concern. But this was the only way to make us all happy and united around you. There's nothing to worry about anymore. We all belong to you. You are our ruler. Right, Nozomi? Of course, I would do anything for you, Takumi. Those are my true feelings. This is a decision I've made Fine. Right, I guess this was the only option. We can't fight if you're divided. Who knows what might have happened. Uniting everyone is how I increase our chances of survival. That's right, I'm doing the right thing. I'm not making a mistake. I need to lead everyone. I need to rule over them. As the wielder of this power, it's up to me and me alone. Well then, now that we are all on the same page, let's chant our Takumi's name so that his greatness may echo throughout the halls of our school.
Takumi! Takumi!
Takumi! Takumi! Takumi! Takumi!
Everybody shouted my name across the school. It has to be this way. This is the only option. I'm sure it was hard for her to feel so out of place like that. She might have even started talking about trying to leave the school. This is by far the better option. Now she'll be able to survive with us. Not to mention, something was already off. Geschichte wiederholt sich. Was meinst du? Not to mention, something was already off the moment she went from being Kadua to being Nozomi. When this is all over, she go back to being Karua. So it doesn't matter if this is how it has to be for this brief period of time. I'm doing the right thing. If anyone's wrong here, it's humanity. Hard to digest thoughts raced through my head all night. Takumi ist der unangefochtene Anführer. Auf was, was meinst du damit? Stehe ich auf dem Schlauch. Morning already. I was thinking so hard I barely slept. Could it be? Is it what I'm thinking it is? I'm not really in the mood though. With a reluctant sigh, I opened the door to greet my visitor. Oh Takumi, I'm here to spend my reward time with you. Oh great, of all the people to show up. It seems I was recognized for my great work brainwashing Nozomi the other day, which means it's finally my turn. Oh, but I didn't mind being despised by you, and I didn't exactly hate it when you avoided me, you know? Well, what do you want to do? Just to be clear, no dissections or operations, okay? Wait, what? Both of them are off the table? Obviously, why do you look so surprised? Oh, for the love of murder. Then I guess I have to settle for plan B. Can you drop by the biolab for me later? The biolab. I'm looking forward to it. Yugamu left my room with a grin. Biolab, that sounds like nothing but trouble, but I guess I have to go. Yugamu was waiting for me in the biolab with a vaguely creepy grin on his face. I've been waiting for you, Takumi. Why don't we get started? Started with what? This sadomasochism thing you were talking about? It's fine, you can just watch. Huh? You want me to just watch? Allow me to begin. Oh. Ich mach mal Safety First lieber wieder den Sensor an. Immediately, Yugamu laid down on the operating table and... Hey, what the hell are you doing? Stop it.
My beloved Takumi.
I guess man kann es zeigen.
Bit of me. Good God, I really can. What even is that? It's so shameful. But I want you to look. Look closer. Do I have to? Oh, this is disgusting. You don't want to look at me. I'm getting excited. It's coming out from inside of me. Look at it, gosh. I'm getting it everywhere. I'm so turned on. I can't stop. It just keeps coming. Stop that. Put it back in. But it keeps spilling. Oh, it hurts. But I've never felt like this before. It hurts so good. It hurts so good.
After being forced to thoroughly witness Yugamu's life operation, I was finally free. Cringe, bro. But it was already dark. I don't feel so good. I know it's my duty, but that was a lot for one day. I feel god awful. I'm just going to go to sleep. Hunted by images of Yugamu as I closed my eyes, I somehow managed to get to sleep. I ended up seeing Yugamu's surgery in my dreams. My stomach is growling, but I don't feel like I can eat. Maybe I'll just have some jelly. With that in my mind, I headed for the cafeteria. Hey, man braucht Twitch immer so lange Emotes zu prüfen. Also bei mir geht das immer instantly. Weiß ich nicht. Wie alt ist denn dein Account? Ne, dein Account ist ja auch Asbach uralt. Ich bin hier für spicy Content. Ja, hast du schon was verpasst. Good morning, Takumi. As I stepped into the cafeteria, Nozomi was the first to greet me with a smile. Oh, good morning. Honestly, it still feels off. She'd always been so surly until the other day. But this is who she is now. I need to accept that. Besides, Kadua will be back when this is all over. This is just how things will be with her for now. Oh, Takumi, last night was killer. Thank you so much. Ah, Yugamu, are your injuries from yesterday okay? Yes, it stings everywhere and I feel like I'm going to vomit, but I'm fine. Doesn't sound fine to me. But thanks to you, I'm more motivated than ever. I'll commit any murder for you, as many as it takes. PP. Intruder alert. An enemy attack. And I was just hoping to test out my new recipe. This isn't the time. We need to deal with these invaders before anything else. Indeed, I shall show my ferocious skills in battle and receive another reward from Sir Takumi. That's right, let's all work together out there. Takumi's counting on us. Okay, everybody, hurry to the war room. You can rest easy, Takumi. We'll take care of them on our own. Everyone flew at the cafeteria ready to fight. I can't do that. I came back in time to fight. To fight, to lead, and to keep everyone alive. Here I go. I don't see Veshness on the monitor. No, I can sense her. She's close. Huh? Sense her? You mean she's here? Likely so. Strangely, I can tell. But what do you mean you can sense her? What kind of connection do you have with Veshness? Who gives a rat's ass about how these vermin are connected? If she's here, this is our chance. If we can finish this right here, right now, our victory is guaranteed. That's right. There's no other commanders left. If we beat her, it's over. This is a big moment for us, Takumi. Of course. This is a big moment for us. If we settle things here, victory would be ours. Then we just need to wait for day 100 to come. This planet would be burned by the undying flames, and we'd be the heroes of all mankind. Takumi, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. We need to concentrate on the fight at hand. Even more if Veshness is really here. We can't afford to be distracted. We're all set. The only thing on our minds is winning this for you. Yes, and it's clear that each of us needs to do what... Well then, Takumi, would you mind giving the order? This might be our last engagement with the invaders. Yeah, and no matter what happens, we win. Not for humanity, but for ourselves. We need to survive. For our lost comrades.
We can do this. Let's go. Initiate defensive battle.
Aua. Dang, ganz schön lange Ladezeit.
Seen before. But I don't see Veshness. Ava, is she really here?
Yes, she should be. I sense her presence very strongly.
Then let's clean up the riffraff and get her out here. Yeah, let's do it. Go.
I don't want to fight! Where's my daughter?
Skipper, skipper.
That's the last of them.
But what were those voices just now? It sounded like the invaders were talking.
Who knew those monsters even had that kind of intellect?
No. Only the commanders are sapient. These were all bioweapons created for fighting.
Then how do you explain the voices?
I'm not sure. I heard them last time too, but I never figured out what they were.
Probably just something the enemy cooked up to distract us. No need to let them delude us.
Where is that scoundrel Veshness? Where's she hiding?
Oh, everyone, there!
I looked in the direction Nozomi was pointing. Veshness was calmly walking toward us as if she owned the place. Owned. The moment I saw her, my heart began to race faster than it had ever before. It was as if the Hemo-Anima, the crypto goblin inside my body, was responding to her as she approached. Then she stopped right in front of us, as we all stood on guard.
Damn! She's really here!
We need to fight! We need to end this here and now!
Something's off. She's just staring over here.
You! What's your name?
Krishna spoke as she pointed a finger at me.
Huh? Me? My name is Takumi Sumino.
I see. Takumi Sumino. You belong to me. I desire your greatness.
Huh?
Forget this planet. This whole war. A trivial nuisance. Takumi Sumino. I only want you. And once I have you, I won't need anything else.
Don't tell me.
It seems even she is influenced by your lore. Right. If it reacts with Hemo-Anima, that makes sense. That's what happened to Ava, after all. Yes, I understand how she feels.
I felt a strange pounding in my chest ever since I secretly came to check in on you. I didn't want to believe it, but my feelings for you grew with each passing day.
So then you couldn't stand to show your face for a while.
I couldn't admit it. I didn't want to believe that one as superior as I would feel this way. But seeing you fight now, I'm certain of one thing. I love you, Takumi Sumino!
Then, why don't we stop fighting? We can coexist.
Utter foolishness! He is mine alone! I will not hand him over to some invaders! I will take him for myself! And the two of us will serve as the gods of this world!
Guess nothing's changed about that delusion.
Stop this nonsense! We won't let you have Takumi!
That's right! He belongs to us!
Then I know what I must do. Bow down!
We're still going to have to do this.
Looks like it. We can't hand over Takumi.
I'm going to kill all of you! And then the two of us will be bound! Forgive me, Takumi Sumino. This is because of my
Spedition sagt, let's go.
Hi, Sean. How's it going?
You are beloved by my superior greatness, and you must love me in return. What is this fluttering in my chest?
That feeling is love. Veshness, you must be willing to suffer for love.
I have to hand it to you this time, Takumi.
Now I can kill the invader.
Right. Let's do this, everyone!
Takumi Sumino.
Pretty much I'm sick today, but still working. You work on Sundays? I'm doing fine.
I love you. You will accept these feelings of mine. I love you so much. I could go mad. Why won't you be mine? Why can't I have dominion over you?
Was ich miss? Was misst du? 90k Punkte loswerden. Lass mir was einfallen, mal gucken.
Even though I love you so very incredible! I lost?
Victory is decided. Give up.
Give up? Absolutely not!
Ist so. Kann ich ja einführen. Jeden Tag Stream Challenge. Wann wolltet ihr morgen Dingens machen? Um wie viel Uhr soll das sein?
Takumi Sumino! Let me ask one last
19,
time.
okay.
Won't you please submit to me? No, take me as your own. If you wished for it, I would give you this planet in its entirety.
No!
Was no?
I see. Very well. Then do me the favor and live a happy life. Even if I die, I wish for you to be happy. That's how much I love you. Now then, let's end this. I will die with this love cradled tenderly inside of me.
All right. If that's what you want.
Ja. Kann man machen.
Me? It's done.
We did it. Dann ist die Route jetzt fast vorbei, wa? And so we had won our battle against Veshness. Now the victory of humanity was all but guaranteed. But I still had a decision to make. We gathered in the schoolyard the next day to discuss that decision. Everyone's here. It looks like Takumi has something to say, so let's get started. Yes. But why out here? Are we having a conversation as we stare out at the school we've successfully defended, even if we do it 45 days early? The invaders will likely attack again, but without any commanders, they shouldn't pose a problem. That's right, our victory is certain, and that's why we need to make something clear. What is it? What we need to do next? If things continue like this, in 45 days, the school will launch the Undying Flames attack. We can evacuate to the artificial satellite using the escape pod, but the people of this planet will be killed. Is that really what we want? But that's the whole strategy. That's why he's asking. Think about it. This all started because of humanity. Do we really need to kill the people of this planet? Can't we save them? That will just prolong the war. Humanity won't back down until they've taken this planet as their second Earth. And we don't know what the people of this planet are like either. It's possible they are all a bunch of warmongers. We are not going to be able to suddenly join hands after fighting each other tooth and nail for so long. Then this is our only choice. We have no other option. You're right. But it would be criminal to make Takumi execute such a cruel plan. You know, maybe we ought to punish humanity for trying to do something so sinful. You're not suggesting we kill humanity again, are you? Takumi doesn't want that. Of course, I wouldn't do anything Takumi didn't want. He's opposed to it, I won't lay a finger on humanity. But it wouldn't be all bad, Sir Takumi. Wouldn't be all bad. Sir Takumi would be the savior of all humanity once it was over. That would make me happy. Right, the whole of mankind will be grateful to him. To our Takumi. A savior. The whole of mankind would be grateful. Everybody, could you give me another day to think about this? Just let me contemplate this a bit further. Contemplate what? It's clear what you need to do. Silence. We'll wait. Then should we all meet here again tomorrow? Yes, please. Thank you. Also, let me decide the next reward recipient. Nozomi, it's you. Would you come to my room later? Oh, me? Good job, Nozomi. I'm so jealous. Not me, huh? Well, I did break the rules. Then let's call it here. Although I suppose we don't need to prepare for battle anymore. We went our separate ways. I returned to my room. We just need to stay here. Then on day 100, the people of this planet will be killed and humanity will be able to move here. Humanity will definitely welcome us as heroes. But is that really what I want? Is there no other option? Yes, there is. There's something I can do. However, we'd be revolting against humanity. I'd be forcing everyone into a difficult fight. Alles klar. Yeah. And if we end up opposing humanity, I won't be able to get Karua's memory back. How did she become Nozomi? How do I get her back? Without mankind's help, it'll take even longer to answer those questions. But still, if I choose that option, I'll have to forget Karua. I'll have to give up on the one who means so much to me. She's here. I opened the door to greet my guest. Oh, Takumi, am I here too soon? I just couldn't bear to wait. I wanted to see you right away, so I hurried over. I silently pulled her into my arms. Takumi? The scent of her as I held her tight was exactly like Karua's. I inhaled deeply, and all of my memories of Karua flooded back to me in an instant. I have a request. A request? Can you call me Taki?
Yes.
Taki.
Sure. Taki.
Taki. I kept my arms wrapped around her as I fell down on my mattress. Fell down on your mattress. Ach so!
Hey, Taki.
I guess das muss man nicht. Hey, Taki.
What is it?
Are you happy with me?
Of course. I need you.
Oh, wow. I'm so happy. Happy to hear you say that. I love you, Taki.
I love you too. I really do. I did before I even met you here.
Huh?
I promise. Whatever happens, I'll protect you. No matter what. I promise.
Oh, thank you, Taki. This is really like a dream.
Thank you. Thanks to you, everything is clear to me now. I finally have the resolve I need to assume my rightful throne as this planet's supreme overlord. Ayo? The next day, as promised, we gathered in the schoolyard once again. Takumi, you're all here. Well then, let me get started. Sir Takumi, you seem unburdened today. Did you release everything that was pent up inside? Were you able to address all of your concerns and come to a decision? Yes, I did. Well then, what do you want to do, Takumi? Don't tell me, you're not going to turn your back on humanity, right? Please, anything but that. Be quiet, shut up and listen. First, there's something I want Nigo to do. I want you to take as many SCU members as you need and find a way to reprogram one of the school's functions. I want the escape pod to launch before day 100. And once the escape pod is ready, we're all going to the artificial satellite with our class weapons. Are you saying what I think you're saying? We are not going to kill off humanity, but we're going to use our Hemo Enema to rule over them. Rule over mankind. And then we are going to return before day 100 and make them stop the We are going to return before day 100 and make them stop the school's attack. They built it, so they should be able to stop it. And after we stop it, the battle between humanity and this planet won't be over. We will rule over this planet in Vashna's place. We are gonna rule over Futurum too? Yes, Futurum and humanity will both be under our domain. Our power will see to that. We're going to rule over both of them? Yes, that way they'll have to coexist. So, this is the end of the war? Right, someone needs to command and lead these fools. But that's no small task. The Hemo Animaless will not yield to Takumi so easily. It may end up being quite a lengthy battle. And both sides will resent us for it. We'll be enemies to both humanity and the Futurans. We'll be almost like some sort of demon lord of the underworld. Yes, you're right. My actions would make me a truly despicable tyrant. But it's what I want to do. Will you join me? Of course, we'll bring everyone under your control. It's only befitting our great Takumi. I'd give my life for the cause. Me too. Let's freaking do this. Let's make Takumi the god of humanity and Futurum. Even a squealing hawk like me will turn to the dark side for Takumi. Leave it to me. With Osuzuki family money, complete domination is child's play. Let me serve you as one of your wicked adjutants. Of course, I will assist. One by one, each of them spoke up in support of me. This plan of yours is on an incomprehensible scale though. Even the apocalyptic maiden of destruction is quaking in her boots. But there's nothing to be scared of as long as we're with Takumi. He made a promise. Yes, exactly. I won't be able to reunite with Karua until this lengthy battle is over. It's quite possible I may never be able to see her again. But I've made my choice and prepared to forget her. I need to lead everyone, humanity and Futurum included. It's my duty so long as I wield this power. An evil dictator with dominion over everything. Are you really going to do this? Humanity will survive, so what does it matter to you? The choice is made, so let's hurry and get to work. It's just a question of how soon we can get that escape pod out. I'll help, so let's get right to it. Understood, I guess I have no other choice. Okay then, anyone who can help Nigo should pitch in, and the rest of us will have a strategy meeting. There might be data on the artificial satellite somewhere in the school. We should look for it and work out our plan. Our new mission began that very moment. Our mission to appoint me as ruler of everything. And a few weeks later, just before day 100, we finally arrived on the artificial satellite. This wasn't what I originally envisioned, but I have no regrets. This was my choice. This is my duty. Even if I can never see Karua again, I have Nozomi, and all of my friends who admire me so much. I don't even care if this was an evil choice I made. I don't need anyone to sympathize with me. I'm going to conquer the whole world and reign over everything. I lead everyone. I'll be the god of this world and its ruler.
Here we go, everybody! Our battle to take control begins!
Cult of Takumi Route Overlord. Das ist das mit dem, ja? Ja, genau. Nozomi. You're right, this isn't right. I hear you. If I don't stop, things are going to get out of hand. But I couldn't bring myself to say it. We were fighting so well, I just wanted to believe that things were okay. Takumi. But hearing it from you made me realize I need to let everyone choose their future of their own free will. I need to trust them. We come together and press onward together, even without this power. Yes, that's right, exactly. Eito, I'm sorry, but I've made up my mind. I'm going to go back to how I was. I want to be equals with everyone. Understood. If that's your choice, I must accept it. Really? Honestly, I'm not sure what will happen to me once you do this, but if this is your choice, I have to accept it, because I love you. I see, I'm glad you understand. Then I'll go ask Yugamu for his help right away. I'll go with you. If you go alone, he might not believe this was Takumi's decision. Oh right, that's true. I should go too. 9. No, you should rest in your room. You need to be in good condition to handle the effects of the medicine. Oh sure, I guess that makes sense. Now then, let's go to the biolab. I'm sure Yugamu will be there. Right, there might be another enemy attack, so we should probably get him to act quickly. We'll let you know when it's ready, so just hold on until then. Got it. We went our separate ways and I returned to my room. Alter, Eto ist doch still sus as fuck. Als wenn das jetzt ohne Probleme so funktioniert. I'd been trying to convince myself that I was in the right, but I was wrong. My relationship with everyone was obviously abnormal. I wish I'd noticed sooner, but the death of Darumi and Takemaru had me acting irrationally. I guess when everything is back to normal with everyone, we'll have to start rebuilding from there. I need to trust everybody so we can do this together. I waited all day in my room, but in the end no one showed up with any news, and a new day had come. Okay then, letting out a huge sigh, I slowly got out of bed. What now? I wonder if it will take Yugamu a while to finish the drug? No sooner had I finished my thought. Oh, someone's here. I wonder if it's Eito or Nozomi. Open the door to find. Oh, never mind. Das alles funktioniert. Takumi. Yugamu just told me he finished the drug. Whoa, that was fast. Well, where is it? Where is it? About that. It seems he wants you to take it in front of all of us. So he wants you to come to the cafeteria. Well, in front of everyone? I guess he probably wants us to see for certain how it actually changes you. Well, sure, but will I really change that fast? I have no idea, but I'm going to go to the cafeteria. Come when you're ready, Takumi. With that, Nozomi ran off toward the cafeteria. I don't know why I need to take it in front of everybody, but I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. I quickly washed my face and headed out. The moment I stepped inside, everyone turned to look at me. But... what's the matter? I suppose they're nervous. We're not sure how our feelings will change after this. I guess so. It must be scary not knowing how things will turn out. Sorry guys, but we'll all feel better when I'm back to normal. So, where's the medicine? Yugamu? Yes, here. The capsules are the same as the original medicine, but the compound inside is different, so don't worry. Thanks. You sure managed to finish it quickly. Well, all it needs to do is have the opposite effect of the previous drug, so it wasn't all that complicated. Interesting. Takumi, take it already. Of course. By the way, just to be absolutely clear, you don't need to force yourself to take it if you happen to have a change of heart. Right, but I've made up my mind. I see, right. Are you ready, Takumi? Yeah, for sure. It's hard to ignore how quiet everyone is being, but I'll just get this over with. Here goes nothing. I looked down at the capsules in my palm and shoved them into my mouth. Well, do you feel anything, Takumi? No, nothing yet. Shortly after I swallowed the medicine, something strange happening inside of me.
What is this?
I couldn't speak another word. Not only that, but I couldn't move a muscle. All I could do was breathe and blink. Takumi, what's wrong? It's unfortunate, Takumi. I prayed you'd reconsider, but you took it. How truly unfortunate. Wait, what's going on? What did you give him? A drug my family has used for generations during tortures. It shuts out all signals sent from the brain to the body. Its purpose is to make the victim suffer as much as possible, so he can breathe and blink. He's fully conscious. He just can't move. Wait, why would you give him that? We came to a unanimous decision. We're the happiest we've ever been. Truly happy, full of love for Takumi. So we can't let anyone destroy our joy. I won't let anyone take this feeling away from me. He's the one who gave me a reason to live when I had none at all. I don't want to go back to the way I was. Everyone began to surround Nozomi as they spoke. She had nowhere to run. What is this? What are you going to do? I tried to scream as Nozomi started to panic, but I couldn't let out so much as a squeak. Eito began to speak to me in a sorrowful look on his face. I'm so sorry, Takumi. We decided this together. We want to love you forever. We don't want to lose this feeling. And that goes for me too. If I lose my love for you, I'll be forced to live with nothing but ugly humans surrounding me. I can't go back to that utter hell. And yet you decided to let all of our feelings go. You even ignored your final chance to turn back and tried to throw away our love. You left us with no other choice if you wanted to be able to love you forever. No other choice? What are you going to do with him? Takumi is going to give up his humanity and become a real god, a symbol to be worshipped. A symbol? If you keep giving him those pills, he'll stay this way, and then he'll be with us forever. What? What the fuck? We can supply him with the necessary nutrition via injections. There are medicines to keep his muscles from atrophying. We'll take turns cleaning up after his waste. Sir Takumi will be a living symbol that grants us love forever. Forever. I'm stuck like this forever? Unable to say anything or even move? It's okay, I won't let you get lonely, Takumi. I'll come to see you every day. Same here, I'll wash you. No, wait, please, stop. This has to be a horrible joke. Are you guys serious? You're really going to rob him of his freedom? You've lost your mind. Snap out of it. Neo, stop them. Sorry, they said I have to go along with this or they won't fight. There's only one thing left we have to do. And that's getting rid of you, Nozomi. Get rid of me. You started this. You're the reason for all of this chaos. You tried to take Takumi away from us. And that's an unspeakable crime. Wait, please, you guys. You have to be reasonable. Remember the plan? We go in order, one blow at a time. Until she dies. Nozomi, babe, we have to do this. You tried to kill our god. Get ready to accept your punishment. No, I'm begging of you, don't. I screamed over and over, but my lungs didn't make a sound. I couldn't stop them. All I could do was watch as my friends killed the one who mattered to me the most. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. As her former friends took turns beating her, Nozomi's face eventually became so swollen and black that I could hardly recognize her. By the end, she was completely motionless. Where did I go wrong? Please somebody, anybody, tell me, where did I go wrong?
You did the right thing. You didn't do anything wrong. And we'll prove it to you.
Ayo?
We'll keep fighting to protect you. Then, you'll become the savior of humanity. All of mankind will bow down to you. With your mystique as a living symbol, anyone will be able to tell they're looking at a god. So, why is this happening, you ask? I got a special reward at everyone's behest. I get to spend time with you as I please. It's truly an honor. I've never done anything like this. I never wanted to. I couldn't have feelings like this for a filthy human, but you're different. You're truly beautiful, Takumi. I'm so happy to be with you like this. I'm so happy to want you like this. Thank you for giving me the chance to feel these feelings. You were always right, Takumi. You deserve to be more than human. I love you. Takumi, I love you. Forever. And for eternity.
After that, I shut off my feelings. I gave up on my humanity and transformed into a living symbol. Truly incapable of doing anything but not dying, I continued to watch over mankind along with everyone else. Weird. Cult of Takumi Route, Living Idol. Complete all Cult of Takumi Routes. Okay. Das letzte war, wer die Bombe auslöst, ne? Ja. Was ist hier das Main-Ding? Kyoshika. Oh nein, man muss den Fight machen, aber der wird jetzt zum geskippt.
She's using the
Easy Clap. Wie lang das ist, nur um die fucking andere Route zu benutzen. Skipper, Skipper. Das muss man alles nochmal machen, weil es 3 Auswahlmöglichkeiten für die Route gibt. Kyoshika.
Kyoshika. I really wish there were another way, but... will you do it?
Yes. I'm prepared to do whatever needs to be done.
Damn it.
I'm so sorry.
You've made your choice, Sir Takumi. Now it only remains for me to see it through. My life is a small price to pay if it serves a greater purpose. That is the way of the warrior. For my comrades, I would gladly give my life 1,000 times over.
Kyoshika.
If I have but one regret, it's that I never got to see you and Lady Kurara reconcile, Lady Nozomi.
What?
You are both so precious to me. It saddens me greatly to see you fight. Won't you try to make up after I'm gone? Consider this my last request.
Kyoshika.
Here, Lady Nozomi. Take this.
Kyoshika reached out and pressed a small object into Nozomi's hands.
What?
This is Tsuchinoko. The gift-o-matic only had regular snakes, so I had to make some modifications. But it will serve well enough. Give it to Lady Kurara, and she'll listen to you. Tell her I wanted the two of you to be friends again.
Of course. I'll tell her, and I'll find a way to make up. I promise.
Thank you. Now, my mind is clear.
I'm sorry, but it's time.
So be it.
Kyoshika. Kyoshika,
Say no more, Sir Takumi. Just live. And burn my final moments into your memory.
All right. If that's what you want.
I am not afraid. Nay, this is an honor. Characters who make noble sacrifices always live on in the reader's hearts. We may be gone, but never forgotten.
We're launching the bomb now. Magadori, hit it with as much hemoanima as you can muster. The rest of you, get back inside. If you're out there when it goes off, you'll be caught in the blast too.
Kyoshika!
I leave the rest in your hands. Come, holy Jumanji sword. Let us unleash chaos one last time. Justice will prevail!
The resulting shockwave was strong enough to make the whole school building shake. As the glare from the flames and the ringing in my ear started to fade, I staggered to the ballroom monitor to look out at the schoolyard. Nothing. No invaders, no Vaishnas, no Kyoshika. The battlefield had been wiped clean, as if none of them had ever been there at all. Those of us who survived the battle just stared in silence. When the ones who'd been revived joined us, it fell to us to explain what had happened. It was a shock. No one knew what to say. A lot of us cried. We built a grave for Kyoshika next to Darumi's. There was no body to bury, but we hoped it might help her spirit rest a little easier. I stood there, in front of the two grave markers, feeling like my heart would break. These deaths were on me. They happened as a direct consequence of my actions. Making a choice means abandoning the choice you could have made. I knew that well enough by now. But did it really have to end like this? Returning to the past was supposed to make things better. Maybe the moment I decided to do that, I'd already made the wrong choice. I don't really remember how I spent the rest of the day. At some point, I wandered away from the sobbing crowd and stumbled back into my room. Then there was only darkness. Deep, all-encompassing darkness to swallow me whole and take away my pain. Ding dong bing bong. Guess it's morning. I was exhausted. My body wouldn't move properly, and it wasn't just from physical fatigue. I let her die. Kyoshika is dead because of me. Ah, you're up. Suddenly I was wide awake. How long have you been there? Only a little while. I saw you were still asleep, so I thought I'd just wait here a while. Okay. Cyril told me what happened yesterday. I thought you might want to talk about it. When I was making that bomb, I never thought it would end up killing one of our own. If I hadn't gone along with it, Kyoshika wouldn't have had to die. So please don't blame yourself. Her death wasn't your fault. It was mine. No, you didn't do anything wrong. That bomb is the only reason the rest of us are still alive. It was the only way. I made the only choice I could. The flames in the fence room are constantly draining undying flame... The machines in the fence room are constantly draining undying flames out of me, and making extra for the bomb used up even more energy on top of that. So yesterday, I slept through everything. I had no idea how much you were all suffering, and I couldn't do anything. Hey, don't start getting down on yourself. Aren't you here to cheer me up? Cheer you up. I guess you could put it that way. I've never really done anything like this before. When I saw how sad you were, I felt like I should say something. That's all. I'm sorry, I probably wasn't very much help. No, I appreciate you coming to talk to me. I do feel a little better now.
I'm glad. Try to keep your spirits up.
With one last shy wave, the ghost boy vanished. He's right, I can't just hole up in my room for the rest of my life. I should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. If everyone blames me for what happened to Kyoshika, then that's fair. If it helps them process their grief, I'm willing to bear that burden. Hey Takumi, why didn't you pick me yesterday? If somebody had to die, it should have been me. Sorry man, didn't mean to lash out like that. I'm just so pissed off right now. I hate that I wasn't strong enough to stop Vaishnav. Same thing happened when Narumi died. I really gotta stop taking it out on other people. No, this is my fault. I'm the one who made the call. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone stopped talking and looked right at me. Oh, good morning, Takumi. You hungry? Want me to get you anything? I've got plenty of recipes lined up if you like to try one. No thanks, I'll do it myself. You must be tired. Should I massage your shoulders a little? No, let me help stretch your tired muscles with some submission holds. Wallaby clutch, archery stretch. They're surprisingly relaxing once you get used to them. That's okay, I'm fine. What's with everybody? Why are they acting so nice? Curious, are you Mr. Sumino? Where'd you come from? You see, before you got here, Miss Shizuhara made an announcement. It wasn't Takumi's fault that Kyoshika died. We were all too weak to prevent it. We all are all equally responsible. Because of our weakness, Takumi had to make a choice no one should ever have to make. I don't want anyone giving him a hard time about it. If anything, you should be grateful, both to him and for accepting that burden, and to Kyoshika for his sacrifice. She really said that? Oh, yes, and that's not all. If our leader gets too downhearted, that will be a problem for the rest of us too. Without him around, who are we going to push all our odd jobs onto? Is that what she's... oh my god, is that what she thinks I'm here for? She's a splendid assistant leader, don't you think? I guess that explains why everyone's being so careful around me. Hideko's right about one thing. Feeling sorry for myself won't help anyone. I need to set an example and keep the team together now more than ever. As I was looking from face to face, trying to remind myself of what was at stake here, I noticed something. Is Kurara not here today? No, I guess not. So you two still haven't made up? I've tried. I told you what Kyoshika said and gave her that keyring. I haven't got through to her yet, but I'm not giving up. I promised Kyoshika I'd find a way. Yeah. This was Kyoshika's last request. I hope those two managed to patch things up somehow.
Good morning, everyone! Can I have your attention real quick?
Suddenly Siri appeared, acting as disgustingly upbeat as usual. I know you're all upset about what happened to Magadori, but don't forget she gave her life to do something really great. I mean, we beat the final boss a whole 85 days early. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. But don't go thinking we can take it easy just because the Supreme Commander's gone. The enemy is bound to attack again. For the sake of your fallen comrades, you've got to pull yourself together and keep on protecting the school. Right, if you don't see this through, it'll be like those two died for nothing. Yesterday was probably our greatest crisis yet, but we still pulled through, thanks to Miss Magadori. We must never forget her, or what she did for us. She was such a sweet person, even if she was a little strange. More than a little, if you ask me. What kind of samurai wears sneakers? She was so ignorant of the world and couldn't even handle simple math problems either. Hey, you're supposed to follow up statements like that with something positive, you know? Darumi and Kyoshika were both unique and wonderful people. I'm sorry that a worthless bottom feeder like me is still alive instead. We spent a while longer crying and reminiscing about Kyoshika and the time we'd spent with her. Eventually, we finished breakfast and went back to our rooms. Losing Kyoshika so suddenly was a shock, but I can't stay depressed forever. I have to carry on, for her sake and for everyone she left behind. There's bound to be another challenge, another obstacle in our path. Until it arrives, I just have to do whatever I can. Farmen wir wieder ein paar Mets. Ding dong bing bong. I think I'll go to bed now. I still haven't completely recovered from yesterday. This grief is going to take time to heal, but we can't let it stop us from moving forward. We just have to do whatever we can. Day 17. I struggled out of bed and got washed and dressed. As usual, I was going to start the day by going to the cafeteria. I wonder if Kurara will be there today. If she is, maybe she and Nozomi can finally talk things out. When I got to the cafeteria, there was no sign of Kurara anywhere. I was disappointed, but not surprised. Kurara's still keeping to herself, huh? Should we go check on her? I'm sure she'll answer if you knock on her door hard enough. I don't need my clairvoyance to know how that would turn out. Nozomi, have you managed to talk to her yet? I gave her the keyring Kyoshika made, but she still won't say a thing to me. Sounds like we'll have to force the issue after all. Maybe we light a fire outside her door and smoke her out? We're not talking about a wild animal here. Perhaps I should give it a try. She'll surely give me a chance. Don't speak like you have some kind of privileged position. She probably trusts you the least of all of us. What? Just then, the sound of light, hesitant footsteps came echoing down the halls, and the door to the cafeteria opened. Kurara, why aren't you wearing your mask? I wanted to talk to Nozomi, as the real me. Face to face. What? I promised Kyoshika. I said I'd hear her out if she brought me a Tsuchinoko. I just needed time to prepare myself. Kurara was trembling as she made her way over to Nozomi. Whether from emotion or just the stress of walking around without her mask on, I couldn't tell. I listened this time, so tell me why you kept the truth from us, Nozomi. Alright, for starters, it's like Takumi told you. When I was little, I volunteered to help with Kamokura's crypto goblin research. They performed experiments on me to try and figure out how to infuse this power into other people. In the end, though, I was deemed a failure. Whatever they did to give all of you your powers, it didn't work on me.
That's when I found out that there were others like me. Other research subjects who'd reacted to the transfusions better than I had. I snuck into the hospital, and eventually, I found you. You were all unconscious, and you were just about to be sent off somewhere to fight for humanity's future. Once I learned that, I knew I couldn't just stay in the complex and do nothing. So I decided to go with you. I managed to sneak into a spare transport pod without any of the researchers noticing.
That's how I ended up at the second to last defense academy. When we all came to, I realized the rest of you hadn't been told anything about the mission. You even resented the people who sent you here and made you fight. I thought, if you found out I was the only one who knew what was going on, it would look suspicious. That's why I hid it from you. After everything I did to get here, I couldn't bear the idea of you turning against me and making me leave. I want to do my part to protect humanity. That's the whole reason I volunteered for these experiments in the first place.
I realize now that it was wrong for me to keep secrets. I'm so sorry.
Nozomi bowed her head deeply. That's enough, Nozomi. I hate secrets and lies more than anything. You've caused me so much pain and heartache in the past. I tend to fly off the handle if I find out I've been lied to. That's why I was so harsh on you, even if you didn't deserve it. You know how it is with me. Once I get started, I get carried away, and then I just can't back down.
So, I'm sorry for not listening to you.
This time it was Kurara turn to bow her head in apology. Kurara. I know I've got no right to ask this after the way I've acted, but...
Will you be friends with me again?
Of course. That's all I ever wanted, Kurara.
Nozomi. Nozomi, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I should have told you sooner.
No, if I'd only let you explain. I'm sorry.
The girls embraced one another, sobbing and bawling for several minutes until they finally calmed down. You guys okay? Got it all out of your system? Yes, thank you, Moko, and everyone, I'm sorry. It must have been an absolute nightmare these past few days. Don't sweat it, sweetie. We're your friends. We love you just the way you are. Shit, is someone grilling meat in here? Damn smoke getting in my eyes. I guess everyone's getting a little emotional.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you crying again? I just wish what we done this while Kyoshika was still here. I wish I'd listened to her. I'm sorry, Kyoshika. I wish I could change this.
If I could do it all again, I swear I wouldn't make the same mistakes.
Kurara. In spite of the way she always teased Kyoshika, she really did care about her. If I could do it all again, I know that feeling. There's no change in the past now. I know it's hard, but we just have to keep going. We've got to live one day at a time and work together to keep the school safe. We've lost 2 friends already. I won't let us lose any more. It shouldn't be too hard from here on, right? I mean, with Vashnis gone, the rest will be easy. So long as no one trips over me on the battlefield, we should be fine. Now that the Supreme Commander is dead, perhaps the future will finally start to move in a more positive direction. Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it. Let's just stay vigilant and all that good stuff, okay? And now that you're all friends again, there's no personal problems to distract you from your duties. Well, there's still the question of why we don't remember our time in Kamukura General Hospital. And when we got the crypto goblin transfusion in the first place. Don't sweat the small stuff. Knowing all that wouldn't help you fight any more efficiently anyway. Plus, if we did tell you, the enemy might capture you and force you to tell them. And then we'd all be up a creek. Dude, why didn't tell anyone me torture was on the table? What kind of techniques do they use? Why is that the only thing that gets you excited? It's not as if we know everything either. Just the bare minimum required to guide you in this mission. Ah, so that's why I never know what's going on. What a relief. Don't try to laugh it off. Ignorance is no excuse for incompetence. Eek, sir, yes sir. I'm sorry for trying to laugh off my incompetence. As for all of you, forget about those questions and just focus on defending the school. Do that and a perfectly happy ending will be waiting for you once your 100 days are up. Isn't that right, Sumino? With Narumi and Kyoshika dead, I don't think we can call it a happy ending anymore, but I still do my best, the best I can. After comforting Kurara for a while longer, I headed back to my room to think things through. Now that Nozomi and Kurara are on good terms again, that's one load off my mind. Only telling everyone her secrets hadn't made her feel so awkward around me. I wish I could do something about that, but surviving until day 100 is more important. Maybe then she'll get her memories of when she was Karua back, and we'll find out why she lost them to begin with. Even if I can't be friends with her this time, I still keep her safe. A promise is a promise after all. Whatever happens, I'll protect Karua, no matter what.
Move out!
Ding dong wing bong. Today was quite a day. I've got nothing else to do. Guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got into bed and was fast asleep within a few minutes. Ding dong bing bong. Okay, time to go to the cafeteria for breakfast. It's so great that Nozomi and Kurara are friends again. I feel like we should do something to celebrate. I'm thinking maybe a battle royale deathmatch with lighter fluid and fluorescent light tubes. Maybe think of something a little less violent. As I opened the door to the cafeteria, I was greeted with a familiar and highly distinctive aroma. Rejoice, peasants. You're about to experience something normally reserved for your social superiors.
I've whipped up a steaming hot pot of all Suzuki curry! I expect you to eat it all, even the tableware.
Looks tasty. I don't know, I like curry and all, but it's kind of heavy first thing in the morning. Oh, you uncultured little spoonworm. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? Shut up! Sheesh, why do you have to put that mask back on? It's easier for her this way. Isn't that totally adorable? Morning, noon or night, curry is always good. It's up to you to adjust your palate to accommodate it. We haven't made curry since we were back at the other academy. That feels like so long ago now. Hold on to your ass, Gaku. This will send you into orbit. I bet it's not that great. Despite his protest, Gaku scooped a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth. This is amazing. He really did go into orbit. What is this stuff? The minute my first spoonful touched my tongue, it felt like I hadn't eaten in days. I couldn't stop eating, my body was desperate for more. Wait, where's my spoon? I could have sworn I had it a second ago. You actually ate the tableware too? It's really all that? Hey, let me try some too. Me too, I've never actually had real curry before. No one can resist the allure of Osuzuki curry. Very well, eat to your heart's content. Let me in on that action. I'm on a diet, so everything's got 0 calories. I don't think that's how diets work. As a crowd formed around the curry pot, one person remained exactly where they were, in a lonely corner of the room. What's up with Shoma? Nee, mit dir will ich nicht reden. Tut mir leid. Hey Shoma, are you okay? Don't you want any curry? Huh? Well... I recognize that reaction, don't tell me. Did you remember something about our past? Yes, I thought so. It's just like last time. What's up, Shoma? You doing okay? He's unlocked a repressed memory. I've seen him do this before in my timeline. Oh, the stuff about Kamukura, right? From when we got our crypto goblin transfusion? No, not exactly. Huh? What do you mean? Judging by what Takumi told us earlier, told us about the other Mii's memories, this one's from even earlier. So it's not from Kamukura General Hospital? No, it was at the hospital, alright. I'm sure of that much. But I think we were part of those experiments for even longer than we realize.
The memory I saw in my dreams last night, I was only a kid. Probably 10 years old at the most. The people at the hospital put me in a weird machine as part of some kind of research project. It feels like so long ago, though. I can't really remember anything besides that. Except that I wasn't the only one there. There were other kids in other machines too.
Karua hat immer noch die...
That was probably you
Nicht
guys.
Karua. Kurara. Hat immer noch die Maske an. Alle anderen haben einen Buzzcut.
What? All of us?
Yes.
We were all taken to Kamukura General Hospital to act as research subjects. Not when we were teenagers, but when we were little kids. What are you talking about, Mr. Ginzaki? What does all this mean? I looked up and realized everyone else had gathered around to listen to Shoma's story. That research project's got to be the Crypto Goblin Hemo Anima stuff, right? No way, they wouldn't put this stuff into little kids, would they? Beats me. Maybe it was just a dream? You probably confused it with a scene from a manga or something. No, this was real. I know I look like the kind of dweeb who can't distinguish fantasy from reality, but I know what I'm talking about. Can you explain this, C-Ray? Sorry, I don't have a clue. It's like I told you, I only know stuff that's relevant to the completion of the mission. I don't know anything about this either. I never saw any of you before the day we left. So you experimented on as kids? Without even knowing it? That just ain't possible. One of us would have noticed, right? Right? Cool your jets, everyone. There's a simple way to clear this up. There is? Once your 100 days are up and you've made the mission a success, we'll rendezvous with the people in charge and ask them to explain it. There won't be any need for secrets then, and they'll be so grateful to you that they'll tell you anything you want to know. So don't even worry about it. It's like I keep telling you, focus on protecting the school and everything else will work itself out. Maybe you're right. Of course I'm right. Now, no more wasting time on stupid questions. That goes double for you, Ginzaki. Yes, alright, I'm sorry. Siri clearly wasn't willing to let us discuss this any further. We went back to our curry, then left to carry on with our day. I hate just following Siri's orders, but he does make a valid argument. If you don't know, and there's no way to find out, maybe we really are better off not thinking about it. I definitely don't want us to overthink things like last time. That's that then. I'll focus on making sure everyone survived this war until the very end.
Move out!
Ding dong bing bong. And there's the end of day 18. I've got to admit, with everything that's happened, it's not easy staying positive. Maybe there's no perfect happy ending waiting for us, but we can still honor our friends' sacrifices and live the best we can. I just hope things will stay quiet from here on. A quiet, mundane, average life. Wouldn't that be nice? Hoping against hope, I got into bed and slowly drifted off. Nigo's hidden talent? I think I'll pass.
Huh?
Who could that be? I opened the door to greet my morning visitor, but I was taken aback when I saw who it was. Good morning, do you have time to talk? Yeah, sure, what's the problem? Nozomi, here, in my room, in the morning. Stay cool, Takumi, don't do anything stupid. It's Moko, she went out on her own and she hasn't come back. What? Moko's missing? How long has she been gone? Since last night. Yugamu and the other... Yugamu's the one who noticed it. You should get the story straight from him. I'll go get him now. Can you meet us in the entrance hall?
Hey!
The entrance hall, sure, no problem. Thanks, alright, I'll see you there. Nozomi hurried away, a concerned look on her face the whole time. Moko is missing. What could this mean? After what happened to her last time, I don't want to take any chances. I'd better get over to the entrance hall right now. Ah, Mr. Sumino, did you hear the morning announcement? My performance is just about to begin, you know. I bet you think the Honorable Serial pressured me into it, don't you? Quite the contrary. I love showing off my little party trick. People tell me it's very entertaining. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to show it to all of you. Shut up. There's no time. I'm busy. Eep, I'm sorry. You're late, Takumi. If something happened to Moko, I'll expect you to take responsibility. Look, I'm sorry, but let's just stay calm. What's all this about Moko going missing? Let me explain. I ran into Moko last night on my way back from the biolab. She said she was going out on an exploration run. I asked her why she was going out at night on her own, but she wouldn't tell me. Said it was gonna be a surprise. A surprise? I even offered to go with her, but she said she'd be right back, so I dropped it. She'd probably have been in more danger with you than without. Hey, less anti-assassin prejudice. Prejudice. Please. Just because I kill people for a living doesn't mean I don't have any self-control. We might have to talk about that later. Go on. So fast forward to this morning and there was no sign of Moko. I checked the fire extinguishers too, and sure enough, we're missing one. That's when I told Nozomi I figured it was okay ruining Moko's surprise if she was in danger. And then Nozomi told me. Good grief, if you ask me, the real surprise is that she could be stupid enough to take off all on her own. With how strong Moko is, she should be fine, but I can't help worrying about her. So you asked me to come help you look for her? Just to be clear, you weren't our first choice, but Hiruko turned us down. She said chores and odd jobs were the leader's job, so we had to settle for you instead. We did ask Hiruko first, but only because we didn't want to keep bothering you at any time there's a problem. She told us not to worry about that though. In fact, she said a mind like yours works best when it has something to challenge it. I think she's confusing team leader with errand boy. Well, I'm here now. Let's get out there and find her. Right, thank you. I owe Moko, big time. I want to at least find a piece of her body, if nothing else. Comments like that are exactly why people don't trust you, you philandering creepazoid.
Hey!
If you're all ready, we should get going. Where could Moko have gone? We'll never find her by just wandering around aimlessly. Yugamu, are you sure she didn't say anything else? Sorry, nothing comes to mind. Alright, so we've got no clues. We'll just have to keep our eyes open. Nice. 50% up is big. 100% up ist noch way bigger. Fuck. Oh, was für ein Trash-Team, Alter.
Ready when you are. Ha! Got it.
Whenever you're ready. All good.
Thanks. Good to go. Here. Say when. That's it. Let's do this. There.
Here's what I found.
Das 100% mehr bringt aber nichts. Wenn ich keine Pflanzendinger bekomme. It's bad. Moko, where are you? This is getting us nowhere. Hey, team leader, can't you do something? Like what? Hold on a sec. I think I see a crowd of invaders over that way. Invaders? Let's check it out. Wait up, Nozomi. We took off running as fast as we could in the direction Yugamo was pointing. Oh, isn't that?
It's her. It's Moko.
She's surrounded. We have to help her.
Get away from my friend, you repulsive parasites!
Say when. My turn. This should do it. Good to go. All my turn. Yeah. Good to go. Here we go. Say when. Time to use it. I've got this. Got it. Ready when you are. Gotta push it. Let's do this. All right. Say when. That's it. Good to go. Got it. Say when. This should do it. Here we go. That's it.
Ich hätte nicht, ja.
All right. Let's do this.
Das war aber, glaube ich, einfach nur misplayed.
Got it. I've got this. Harder. Ready when you are. Good to go. There. All right, I've got this. Here. Let's do this. Let's go. Gotta push it. Good to go. Yeah! Ready when you are.
I guess.
Here we go. That's it.
Moko, hang in there. Are you alright?
Oh,
Oh, what in the... Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Huh? Why would I be hurt? You're just surrounded by invaders. We figured they must have knocked you out. Knocked me? Oh, I get it now. Sheesh, you guys. I was just taking a little nap, that's all. You were only sleeping? I never thought of myself as a happy sleeper, but wow, you guys fighting off a crowd of invaders didn't wake me. I must have been really tired. Talk about embarrassing. Do you have any idea how worried we were about you?
Sorry.
Can I trust that story? Was she really just sleeping? After what happened to Moko in my timeline, I don't want to take chances, but... Moko, what's wrong? She fell asleep again? I've never seen anyone sleep standing up before. I don't think she's going to wake up for a while either. What a pain, we'll just have to carry her back like this. She's sleeping so soundly, you'd think she was dead. Isn't it adorable? We hoisted the unconscious Moko onto our backs and trudged our way back to the school. Dang, hätte ich ein bisschen Plant-Shit gefunden, das hat geschmeckt. By the time we got back, the sun had set and it was getting dark. Come on, Moko, just how long are you going to sleep? Oh, how did they get here? Did I somehow lose time to a split personality or something? You wouldn't wake up, so we had to carry you back. Really? One of the boys carried me like a newlywed bride? No, we all carried you normally. It's not the carrying part that I have a problem with, you know. You know? I spar with guys all the time, so physical closeness is no big deal. But knowing a boy saw me while I was sleeping is totes embarrassing. I'll never be able to get married now. What does it have to do with anything? More importantly, what were you doing out there? What's all this about a surprise? Oh, you heard about that? I guess I'd better fess up. There's something I wanted to do, but I didn't want anyone else going on such a crazy journey on my account. A journey? Where to? To second to last Defense Academy. I figured I could run there and back before anyone missed me, if I'd really tried. All the way to the other academy? Why did you go on foot? Why not use a school bus? Come on, Syria never would have given me permission to use it for a personal errand. You weren't all that far away when we found you. You mean you really did run all that way in one night? Yeah, and now, because of that, some boys saw me while I was asleep and vulnerable. I just have to put you in a spinning lotus headlock and snap your necks to erase those memories. Never mind that. What could you possibly have needed to go back there for? Remember what Kyoshika said when we were on the bus on the way over here?
Forgive me for butting in at such a crucial moment. I think I left something behind at the school. Can we go back for it?
I wanted to get that thing for her and put it in her grave as a memento. A memento for Kyoshika? What exactly was the thing she left behind? This. Moko reached into her costume and pulled out a long, thin piece of fabric with a colorful design on it. I found it on top of Kyoshika's bed, back in her old room. Did she use this to keep her sword in? Yeah, I think it was, like the Holy Jumanji sword's pajamas or something. Pajamas? As if all the indecent stuff she did with that sword wasn't enough. She played dress up with it too? This must have been a lot... Yeah? This must have meant a lot to her though. That's why I thought it would make a perfect memento. Kyoshika didn't leave behind a body for us to bury, but maybe we can use this instead, you know, symbolically. I think she'd like that. Kurara, you'll help too, right? Excuse me, you want me to dig in the dirt? You two were her best friends. If anyone should do it, it's you. Fine, I can do that much. It was decided that Nozomi and Kurara would perform this last little ritual tomorrow morning. Our group broke up and we all went back to our own rooms. Exhausted from everything that had happened, I went straight to bed. My second, 19th day at Last Defense Academy had been an eventful one, but it had turned out okay in the end. Yawning, I got out of bed and stretched my aching muscles. Better get up. I'll go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. Morning, Kurara. On your way to the cafeteria? Yes, I just finished burying Kyoshika's memento with Nozomi. Alright. I don't know if that will really make Kyoshika happy, but I will carry on nonetheless. I live my life and I protect Nozomi. That's the least I can do. I'm sure that's what Kyoshika would want. She did what she did so the rest of us could survive. All I can say is those invaders had better watch out. I'll slaughter every last one of them in the name of the Osuzukis. We have to survive, for ourselves and for those we've lost. Upon entering the cafeteria, I was surprised to find everyone laughing and talking to each other in high spirits. Man, I still can't stop thinking about yesterday. It was awesome. I know, right? So much fun. What are you guys talking about? Nico's hidden talent, man. It was some next level shit. Very nice of you to say so. Was it really that good? I laughed, I cried, I learned things about myself I never knew before. It was unlike anything I'd seen before. And I was so inspired I practically ascended to a higher plane of consciousness. Isn't that right, sister dearest? Those 6 hours went by in a flash. 6 hours? Isn't that a little long for a hidden talent showcase? You don't get it, man. You really had to be there. Honestly, you had some real rotten luck this time. I wish the kids and old folks back in my old neighborhood could have seen it. No one ought to miss out on entertainment like that. You guys are exaggerating, right? How about you, Hideko? What did you think of it? You missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Even Hiruko liked it. Just what did I miss? Very well. You piqued my curiosity. Nigo, how much do you want for a repeat performance?
I'm sorry, but each of my shows is absolutely unique. No recordings, no repeats, no exceptions.
He's even acting like he has artistic integrity now. Besides, if Nigo tried to do all that again, I think he'd split right down the middle. Isn't that right, sister dearest? Oh, the way you are all hyping it up only makes me want to see it more. Maybe you should ask again after you make it to day 100 and make Earth safe for human habitation once more. After the war, yes, I think that would be right. Alright. I'll prepare and refine it in the meantime. Okay, thanks. I tried not to look jealous as I sat separate from the others, their conversation going completely over my head. When I'd finished breakfast, I made a hasty retreat back to my room. What should I do today? I'm still tired from exploring yesterday, but I have to be prepared for the next attack. Ping pong. Oh, someone's here. I got up and opened the door. My visitor greeted me with a friendly smile. Hi Takumi, do you have time to talk right now? Yeah, sure, come on in. I still can't help being a little nervous around her. So, what did you want to talk about? First of all, I'd like to thank you for yesterday, for saving Moko. Oh, just doing my job. I'm the team leader after all. I know I'm not much of one, but I do my best. You're a great leader. I honestly don't know what to do without you. Just knowing you're here, that you've lived through all this before, it gives us all courage. Although I still don't really know how to feel about you knowing so much about us already. While we're on that subject, I'm really sorry for telling everyone about your past before. I've been wanting to apologize ever since, but I never got the chance until now. I'm the one who should apologize. In fact, that's why I'm here. I know you only stepped in to help me. It wasn't fair of me to act so cold toward you afterwards. No, it's fine. I get it. It must be weird hearing someone else talk about your secrets. But the version of me that told you was your friend. You'd fought alongside her and earned her trust. So it's not like you tricked her out of it or anything. I chose to tell you, right? Yeah, she trusted me. And now here I am, keeping secrets from you. That's right, we went through a heck of a lot together. Then I'll work hard so I can be just as dependable an ally to you this time around. Looks like she's starting to loosen up around me. Just a little. But we still haven't cleared up the biggest mystery of all. How can this girl be both Nozomi and Karua? Are her memories from when she was Karua being suppressed or overridden somehow? How does that even work? I don't need to understand it. I just have to protect her. She may not remember our promise, but I do. She's going to make it out. She's going to make it to the end of this war, no matter what. By the way, have you spoken to that boy made of undying flames lately? Yeah, he dropped by to see me a few days ago. He helped get me out of my funk right after Kyoshika died. Come to think of it, I made a promise with him too. Maybe we can think of one for you together. A name? For me? It's about time I made good on that. I'll have to talk to Sirei about it first though. Well, I should get going. Sorry for dropping in on you so suddenly. See you around, Takumi. Right, thanks for coming. Nozomi gave me a small shy smile and left the room. I'll go ask Sirei right away then. He's probably in the war room right now. It's a pity you couldn't be there to see my hidden talent on full display, old boy. I put my life on the line to create a performance my audience will never forget. I can't just do that thing. I can't just do that kind of thing on command. If you win this war and save humanity though, I'd be glad to put together a brand new show to celebrate. Hey there, Mr. Time Traveler Savior. How are you holding up? Never mind about me, I've come to ask you a favor. I'd like you to allow the guy in the fence room to meet the others. He wants to really get to know us, and I think he deserves it. He's just as much a part of this team as anyone else. A part of the team, huh?
I think you've misunderstood the situation here, Samino.
So far as his mission goes, that guy's not a team member, he's just a weapon. I don't want you getting too attached to him. It might actually hinder the mission. Because he's going to die at the end? It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense Academy. To use this power to eradicate the invaders. Unlike us, he won't get to leave on an escape pod or anything. He has to stay here and power the final attack. No matter what we do, he'll die here. If we think of him as a friend, that sentiment could hold us back. Is that what you're saying? Everything we do here is for the good of humanity. A few sacrifices here and there are inevitable. I know, but if he's going to die anyway, I think that makes it even more important that he gets to live something like a normal life with the time he has left. Creating all the undying flames for that bomb really took it out of him, you know? I'd like you to leave him be while he recovers. Is that understood? That sounded like an order more than a request. I guess I won't be seeing him for a while. You don't need to worry about him. Nigo and I will take care of him, just like we always have. Isn't that right, Nigo? Oh, yes sir, it's just as you say. That'll be all, Sumino. Don't let me catch you doing anything stupid. Remember, your little trip through time hasn't done anything about the bomb inside you. Oh, I get it. That could have gone better. I can see that pressing any further won't do me any good though. I'll drop the subject for now. But this isn't over. I'm not giving up on that guy. When I mentioned the ghost boy, it definitely got a reaction out of Sirei. I get that he's the key to his whole mission and we shouldn't overstress him, but still. I'm not giving up. I made a promise and I'm going to see it through. I can't do much right now though. I just have to wait until I see him again and take things from there.
Move out.
Keiner Kopfschmerzen. It's another day done. Today felt so normal. It was like we were just a regular group of friends hanging out together. We couldn't relax like this if Westerners were still around, that's for sure. I wish it would always be like this. No more battles, no more sacrifices, just a straight run all the way through to day 100. I lay down in bed, closed my eyes and was asleep before I knew it. And so my second 20th day at Last Defense Academy ended peacefully, without incident. Day 21. Day 100, still a long way off, but it's getting closer. There's no way I can give this story the happy ending everyone would have wanted anymore. But I can still do the best I can for those of us who are here now. A visitor this early? Could it be her again? I opened the door and welcomed my guest inside. Good morning, Mrs. Sumino. Ima, what's the matter? Something's been bothering me, and since you're the team leader and all, I thought I'd bring it up with you. Sure, bring me all your miscellaneous worries and odd jobs. That's what I'm here for, apparently. Alright, come on in. Ima shuffled in, and I finally noticed that something was wrong. He wasn't his usual, cheerful, snarky self. I'd never known him to be this quiet either. So, what did you want to talk about? Oh right, like I said, something's been bothering me. I'm worried about my dear sister. That's nothing new, but if he came to talk to me about it, it must go beyond his usual overprotectiveness. Did something happen between you and Kako? Are you fighting? Are we? I'm honestly not sure. Nothing like this has ever happened before. We didn't grow apart or anything in your timeline, did we? We didn't grow apart or anything in your timeline, did we, Mrs. Sumino? Not exactly. In my future, we really dominated Kako and made her go along with your decisions until she finally struck out on her own. I see. This rebellious streak must be a result of her learning to fight then. As it is, she won't listen to a word I say anymore. Really? It's that bad? I'm lucky if she even looks at me. And when she does, it's with the kind of expression a teenage girl might use for her father when she's lounging around the house on the weekend. You know, that, don't you have somewhere else to be kind of look? Honestly, it's pretty intimidating. You sure you're not just imagining it? I'm telling you, ever since she made up her mind to fight, she's changed. Kako and I have been together our whole lives, and I've never known her to act like this. I have no idea how to deal with it. I'm at a total loss. Ima once again sank into a melancholy silence. Okay, well, how about I have a little talk with Kako? Really? Thank you. That's our fearless leader for you. I mean, technically, this is your responsibility. You're the one who put all these ideas about fighting and being independent in her head in the first place. If you'd refused, I might just have stabbed you in the abdomen to teach you a lesson. He's not kidding either, I've seen him react that way before. I'll leave it in your capable hands then. Do whatever it takes to turn Kako back into the darling little sister I know and love, and who loves me. Suddenly re-energized, Ima sauntered out of my room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. Had that gloomy mood from before just been an act? Looks like I've been pressured into another weird request. For now, I go to the cafeteria and see what's up with Kako for myself. I leave my dear sister's reclamation into your hands, Mr. Sumino. I expect you to do whatever it takes to turn her back into the darling little sister I know and love, and who loves me. I'll be watching. Talk about pressure. Gaku will mich auch verarschen. Bro ist immer da sonst. Hey Takumi, you're really late today, huh? I finished breakfast in time it took you to get ready. Oh hey, is Kako still in the cafeteria? I think so. Last I saw, she was cozying up to Hiruko and Moko. I think she wants to be more like them or something. As if we didn't have enough heart as harpies around here already. I'm so not into that. I prefer girls who are pretty and nice and don't mind picking up the tab now and then. Man, why couldn't they have sent us here with that kind of girls? Even if we did, I don't think that attitude of yours would be too popular with them. Thanks to Ima's visit, I was late to breakfast, but there were still some people in the cafeteria when I got there. Kako included. She was sitting with Hidoko and Moko, talking to both of them passionately. She didn't even notice me come in. It'll look weird if I try to butt in now. I decided to just sit and observe from a distance for now. Trying not to look too obvious, I leaned over to eavesdrop on their conversation. What else? What can I do to get strong like you, Moko? Well, I've always said the secret to my beauty is a balanced diet and regular spa treatments. How about you, Hidoko? Do you have any kind of special training? Not really, I just get a normal amount of exercise needed to remain healthy. There's got to be something. I want to be super cool, super strong, super heroine like you two. I can do it if I try, right? You shouldn't get too hung up on us. Just try to be the best version of you that you can be. But if you really want a rocking bot like mine, I guess I can show you some of the training routines I use. What do you say? Yes, please. Yes, that sounds great. Since when was Shoma part of this? Wrestling workouts can be quite rough. Are you sure Ima won't worry about you? Let him worry, I don't care. He's always acting like he knows what's best for me, and I'm tired of it. I don't need him to protect me, I can take care of myself just fine. Sounds like Ima wasn't imagining it after all. All those years of telling his sister what to do has just pushed her away. Anyway, he's all talk. He's all talk. You can't really count on him for anything. I'm basically stronger than him now. I don't need him anymore. Aren't you being a little harsh? Did he tell you to say that, Shoma? What? No, of course not. Ima wouldn't waste his time talking to an unclean little sparrow fart like me. Okay, good. I doubt Kako would listen if I tried to plead Ima's case now. But what should I do then? Little Miss Tsukumo's growing up into quite the warrior, huh? You think this will motivate your brother to get his act together too? With how dedicated he is to Kako, hearing her say those things would really light a fire under him, right?
Hey!
Don't even think about it. He's having a hard enough time as it is. Don't underestimate the power of sibling rivalry. It helps that their motivation is the same too. What do you mean motivation? You know, the reason for fighting. For you, it's to protect your childhood friend / almost girlfriend. Oops, any more than that and I'll be divulging sensitive personal information. I think you've said plenty already. Anyhow, now the Supreme Commander's gone, I really wish Ima would just buck up a little. Remember thinking this yesterday too, but I really don't get C-Ray. The first time around he got destroyed so early on I never had a chance to figure out what his deal was. I'm glad for the support he gives us in battle, but I can't really tell if he actually cares about us or not. Either way, I don't think it would be a good idea to be 100% trust everything he says. Kako continued a conversation with Hidoko and Moko, but I'd heard enough. I finished my breakfast and headed back to my room. This whole Kako thing is a tough one. If I come on too strong, I might only do more damage to the relationship. Well, I've got other things to worry about. I'll think about this while I'm preparing for the next attack. Yes.
Move out!
Ding dong bing bong. Kein Fight heute oder kommt noch? That's one more day in the books. I'm still no closer to figuring out what to do about Kako and Ima. Honestly, it's probably a good thing that Kako's so much more confident than before. Wah! My thoughts were cut short by a blaring siren that could only mean one thing: an attack at this time of day. For a moment I faltered. With another battle about to begin, I couldn't help but think of Kyoshika. What if it happened again? What if he could win this battle without sacrificing one of our friends? Couldn't. Oh my god. No, not this time. I won't let anyone else die. I'll do whatever it takes to get us through this. With renewed resolve, I took a deep breath and headed outside. Hey Takumi, sounds like we got another attack on our hands, huh? Yeah, it's time for another defensive battle. I had to wash off my face mask and everything. Those invaders are gonna pay for making me waste cosmetics. Good thing I look great even without makeup. It'd take me way too long to get ready otherwise. Now let's run wild over these invader scum. Boo. Good, everyone's here. You guys ready to fight some invaders? Sure, we win this easy now that they've lost their leader. Right, it should be okay, shouldn't it? Please don't get too complacent. There are an awful lot of them out there. In that case, can I capture one alive to use as a research specimen? I'm dying to dissect one of these things and figure out how their biology works. Don't even go there. Let's just kill them all and get it over with. Speaking of biology, are the regular invaders and the commanders really completely different species? That's what I heard, yeah. The beings we call commanders and their troops are actually two entirely different creatures. The commanders are intelligent like humans, but the troops have no intelligence at all. They're just creatures intended for battle. Intended for battle, created by the commanders. Right. It's that created part I find so fascinating. How do you just create a brand new life form? The thought of it really gets my heart racing. No inhuman experiments. Even if they are our enemy, you gotta fight them fair and square. Oh, who cares about playing fair? So long as it helps us win, nothing else matters. Isn't that right, sister dearest? If you're all done chatting, let's get this show on the road. Oh, ich werd alt. Oh, tut alles weh jetzt.
Defensive battle! Initiate!
Oh, alles tut weh.
Wow, there really are a lot of them today. This is gonna take a while.
If you're scared, just stay behind me.
Enough chatter. If you've got time to talk, get out there and start fighting invaders. Let's paint the school grounds red with their blood and viscera.
So cool. You think so? They've got numbers, but nothing else. This isn't even a challenge. Look sharp, everyone! You're not out of the woods yet.
What's with all this smoke? Is it poison gas?
No, it's mist. Apparently it's a weather condition caused by tiny water droplets in the atmosphere. This commander uses it to try to hide from view and get the jump on us.
As if fighting at night didn't make the visibility bad enough. I can't drive in this!
Don't worry. The mist itself is harmless, so we should be fine if we don't panic.
That's right. We got through it in my timeline too. And it was all thanks to you, Kako.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your teamwork with Ima allowed us to pin down the commander and finally defeat her.
Then that's what we'll do this time, too! It'll be an unbeatable combo of sibling love!
Quit your jabber jawing and get back in the fight! Here they come!
Well, this isn't good.
Shit! She's firing from where we can't see her! I can't fight like this!
What should we do here, Mr. Sumino?
I want Kako to get out of the mist and snipe the enemy from a distance. Ima, you'll have to cover her while she does that.
So, I just protect my dear sister from any harm that comes her way? Now that I can do!
I can do it myself. I don't need you to protect me.
Don't be like that, sister dearest. We need to work as a team, and
knock it off with that sister dearest stuff. It's embarrassing. I'm not a child anymore. I'll defeat this commander on my own.
Hey! Wait!
Stop following me. Ugh, you're so annoying.
Come on, be reasonable. I'm just trying to help. It's not safe. We have to work together.
Leave me alone. I can do it myself. I don't need you anymore. I can...
See? I told you. It wasn't safe.
Brother, dearest. Mr. Tsukumo!
Don't waste time screaming! Send in a recovery drone!
Kako, do you understand what just happened?
Huh?
That was your fault. Ima died because of you. Imagine what would have happened if we didn't have the Revive-O-Matic. We cannot afford to lose this war. The lives of everyone we care about. The future of humanity itself. All of that is on the line here. If you're going to let your personal feelings distract you, you're better off not fighting at all. An incompetent ally can be just as much trouble as an enemy.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about Ima. He'll be back on his feet in no time. Kako, are you ready to finish this?
Yes.
I'm back to normal. Phew! Good work, everyone!
You did it, guys! The mist is gone!
Well done, Kako. I just needed to stay strong a little longer.
Aw, why the long face? You shouldn't let a little thing like losing your dear brother get you down.
You just died, you know?
There's nothing I wouldn't sacrifice to keep my dear sister safe. Not even my life.
Anyway, everyone look over there.
Here we go!
That's the commander, isn't it? It was the one throwing the projectiles.
Takumi, this commander, is she?
Yeah. She's the one we took prisoner in my future.
I'm here this time. I won't allow that kind of worthless sentiment.
Huh? But...
We'll talk about this later. We have to defeat her first. It's that mist again!
this, Sakumo! We need your head in the game!
You've got this, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh boy! We won! And all thanks to my dear sister!
All that's left is to finish her off. Let's make this quick.
We look down at the defeated commander.
Please, don't kill me.
Huh?
My name is Ava, the paragon of nature. I beg of you, please, spare my life. I surrender. I'll come quietly, so just let me live. I don't want to die.
The terrified invader raised a trembling hand and brought it to her mask. Then she removed it to reveal what was underneath.
This is the commander's true face?
Whoa. It's just like you said. You'd almost think she was human.
The resemblance is pretty uncanny. She even looks the same age as us. Takumi, didn't you say invaders consider taking off their masks a really big deal? It's like a show of utmost respect and surrender, right?
And it's one of their religious teachings they never go against. So, she really is surrendering.
It makes no difference. Hurry up and kill her.
Huh?
Sounds good to me. Oh, I may not know anything about invader culture, but I know this much. If you let that commander live, it'll mean trouble later down the line. Think about it, Samino. In your previous timeline, she escaped, abducted Ima, and caused a whole bunch of problems.
And that's what led to me turning into Sirei. The thought of it still gives me shivers.
Let's not forget that Veshness used the whole "we never go against God's teachings" angle to deceive you too. There's no way we can trust this one. Or do you want to get Kitafuji killed again? This is an enemy commander we're talking about. She'll kill you all the first chance she gets.
Wait, please. I don't know anything about this previous timeline you're talking about, but I would never defy God's teachings. I've lost the battle. I surrender. You can do what you want with me, but please, don't kill me.
The commander's pleas were getting more and more desperate.
You really want us to kill someone who's this afraid to die?
Even more reason why we should. The invaders didn't hesitate when they killed our friends!
And if she betrays us again, things could get ugly.
Exactly. You can't let history repeat itself. Besides, by not killing her, you'll be missing out on a chance to power up more.
Please, no! Don't kill me! Let me live. I beg of you.
Don't let the enemy deceive you. Think of Amamiya. Think of Magadori. Hurry it up and finish her off already.
Maybe we could delay the execution until I've performed some experiments.
No way! I'm vetoing any plan that involves war crimes.
But what should we do, Takumi? Do we really have to kill her?
What do you think, Takumi?
Kill her. Do it now.
Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me! Please, don't kill me.
Anger, sadness, pity, desperation, fear. Everywhere I looked, somebody looked back at me with a different expression. They're all waiting for me to make a call. I have to make a choice here. What should I do?
No. We won't kill her. Let's take her prisoner like before.
You cannot be serious! Has that potato battery you call a brain finally run out of juice?
Are you sure about this? There's a good chance this will end badly.
I know, but
I can't bring myself to kill someone who's this helpless and this desperate to live. This commander isn't the one who killed Darumi or Kyoshika. And taking revenge wouldn't bring those two back anyway.
Yeah! Besides, I'm a babyface. I can't go around doing heel stuff like that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
This has a tactical advantage too. Unlike in my future, we can actually understand the invader's language now. That means we can interrogate her, and potentially learn something that'll help us out later.
You're right. I think that's a good idea.
And so what if she escaped into Kumi's future? We just gotta learn from our mistakes. Fine. If you're all going to insist, I guess I'll go along with it.
I think we should spare her too. I'll help take care of her and everything.
Think you can pencil in some time for me to try out some torture techniques on her? What kind of screams do invaders make when they're pushed to their limit? Just imagining it is giving me goosebumps.
Keep it in your pants, pretty boy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Everyone seems to have made up their minds. What do you say to that, Sire?
I still think mercy has no place in this war. But it doesn't look like I can change your minds. Fine, I'll respect your decision. I'll even provide some extra support.
Huh? Support?
Just a little insurance to make sure she doesn't turn on us. Don't worry, I'll handle the whole process. For now, let's put her in one of the cages in the courtyard. The one next to Outsuki's free.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
Home?
That does it for today. Head on back to your beds and get some rest.
Just like that, the battle was over, and Sirius summoned his drones to take the prisoner away. The rest of us did like he said and returned to our rooms. I'm all worn out. In spite of my fatigue, I couldn't sleep. I just lay in bed, painfully awake. Too much had happened tonight. My body was still on high alert. Das war die richtige Entscheidung. Gehe ich mal von aus. My mind was racing too. I had a lot to think about. Mostly my thoughts centered on the prisoner, Eva, she called herself. We are finally going to get a chance to sit down and talk to a commander. We'd be able to learn so much from her, not just military intel, but maybe clues about what the invaders really were too. I really need to rest first though. Having successfully defended the school and secured a few days peace, my 21st day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. As I slowly started to come awake, I wondered just how long I'd been asleep. I couldn't tell, but it felt like I'd slept in a lot longer than usual. What time is it? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It was already past midday. Wow, I'm pretty late today. What else did I expect? Late to bed, late to rise. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria. After all that, I'm really hungry now. Are you only going to breakfast now? You're awfully late. What with everything that happened last night, it took me a while to get to sleep. I see. You know, I'm a little worried about keeping the prisoner so close to Eito. A traitor and an enemy commander could cause a lot of trouble together if they put their minds to it. I expect you to keep a close eye on them, team leader. Before I could answer, Hideko strode briskly away. Great, one more odd job to add to my list. Morning, Takumi. Or should I say afternoon? Hey, we are really having a late one today, huh? Good morning, Moko. Where's everyone else? I think they're still asleep. Last night's battle really took it out of them. You look totally fine though. Guess all the time traveling experience pays off. You don't look too tired yourself. Is that because of your wrestling experience? Yeah, I guess I'm no stranger to late night bouts. Gotta be ready to take on any challenger anytime. This war though, it really sucks, you know? It's gone on way too long. You think we could just talk it out with the invaders and end it that way? Talk it out. You know that Veshnitsgeld tricked us in your future, but she's not around anymore. Maybe the rest of the invaders aren't so bad, and we've gotten one in the courtyard you can talk to now. Somehow I doubt it will be that easy, but I guess there's no harm in asking her. I'll see what she has to say after I'm done here. That's the spirit. We've got to at least try to resolve all this peacefully, right Nico? Oh yes, indeed. Quite. I ate a quick breakfast while Moko regaled me with wrestling stories and trivia. When I was done, I headed back to my room. Talking it out. I never considered that an option before, but with Veshness gone, who knows? Our primary goal here is to save the planet from world death, after all. And the invaders are a symptom, not the cause. Even if we can't reach a peaceful solution, I'm sure the prisoner can tell us something useful. I should go talk to her soon. It's just too bad Ette will be there too. You never know what he's going to do next. Eto's asleep at this time of day. Works for me. At least I won't have to worry about him butting in. Now let's see what she has to say. When I approached her cage, the captive commander scurried back a little, keeping a wary eye on me. What is it? What do you want? Don't be scared, I'm not here to hurt you. Your name is Eva, right? Can I talk to you for a minute? About what? This is going to sound weird, but do you think there's any way to end this war besides our two armies trying to wipe each other out? A way to end the war. If there was, we'd have tried it a long time ago. We didn't want this war. We didn't want any of this. I hate fighting. Most of us do. Yeah, I'm still here. Schon. For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. We'd been thinking of the invaders as mindless soldiers and weird monsters for so long. And here was one claiming that they hated fighting.
So why did you start this war?
What? Why did you attack us? If you hadn't invaded, we would never have had to fight like this. Hold on a minute, what do you mean invaded? You're the invaders here, this is our home. We're only fighting to stop you from wiping us out. We're trying to protect the Earth. To protect Earth?
Huh? Well, what's going on? Why did you do that? Aren't you two on the same side? I don't understand.
Oh, see Ray.
Hey, what's that you're reading?
Some old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
They've got rain, too. Water that falls right out of the sky. And sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet. Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that a storm. In some parts of the world, storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
You're so boring, Tacky. Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time? Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
Ding dong bing bong. Another dream about Karua, the exact same one as last time too. It feels like something happened before that though. Was it another dream? It's no good, I can't remember. I feel kind of weird today. I suppose I'll go to the cafeteria like normal. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. How are you feeling today? You're not experiencing any headaches or dizziness, are you? That's oddly specific. I'm fine though. My head's a little fuzzy, so... Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Well, I must get back to my duties. This academy isn't going to clean itself. What's up with them? I arrived at the cafeteria and found the others already there. Good morning, Takumi. Morning. Are you all here before me, huh? I pretty much slept the whole day yesterday, so I woke up hungry as all heck. Did you sleep through yesterday too, Takumi? Yeah, that's right. I spent the whole day in bed. What are you talking about? You came here and had brunch with me in the afternoon. I did? You don't remember? Did our special time together mean so little to you? Maybe it's just tired. I'm still feeling kinda groggy myself. Does that mean you don't remember the power cut either? The power cut? I take that as a no. Not that it really matters. It didn't last long anyway. I feel like I could go right back to bed and sleep through the rest of today, too. Honestly, you're all hopeless. If missing your bedtime does this to you, I dread to think how you'll cope when you're faced with real hardship. I'm sure you're not feeling tired as well. Looks like you forgot something important. Something important? Kurara dashed out of the room with all the force and speed of a cannonball, trying in vain to hide her face with her hands. Takumi, do you know what happened to the prisoner? What do you mean? I went to check in on her this morning, but she wasn't in her cage. I asked Eito, but she just ignored me repeatedly. Weren't you going to talk to her yesterday? Was she still there then? I spoke to the prisoner yesterday? I don't remember that. If you're looking for the prisoner, Sirei took her to the infirmary. What? Why? Is she sick? He said something about her needing emergency treatment. No one's allowed until they've finished. Emergency treatment? What happened to her? Beats me. I'm just repeating what I heard. If she needs surgery, maybe they let me help then. Don't tell me she's gonna die right after we went all... Don't tell me she's gonna die right after we went to all the trouble sparing her. Who cares? It's not like she's our friend or anything. Gaku, I ought to wash your mouth with soap for that. Well, if Sirei's taking care of her, we don't need to worry. We can just let him handle it. It's unusual for you to say something like that. Is it? Has anyone seen Kako or Ima? They're not here today. Looks like they're on the outs again. Sheesh, they need to make up and get along already. Siblings fighting storylines a solar century. What's next? A ladder match without a flaming table full of barbed wire? This isn't wrestling. You can't just book a reconciliation and expect it to happen instantly. It's going to be a problem if they keep fighting though. You're right. I ate a little breakfast and made polite conversation for a while. Then headed back to my room to think about everything. Siri is taking care of the prisoners, so I should just focus on Kaku and Ima. If they can't cooperate, it's going to be a problem for all of us. There has to be something I can do. Anscheinend nicht. Oh, wieso ist denn eine Somi hier drin? Wird die auch nochmal gebrainwashed?
Move out!
Ding dong bing bong. It's that time again. Guess I'll rest up for tomorrow. But before I could get to my bed, something stopped me in my tracks. My chest started to feel warm. Like my blood was pulsing through me more violently than before. It was a sensation I felt before, and I knew what it meant. Is that you? You're there, aren't you?
How did you know? I just kind of sensed you. Maybe it's my hemoanima reacting to you. It's been a while. I heard making the bomb really tired you out, though. Is that why you haven't appeared since then?
That's part of it. But Siri said I shouldn't come see you anymore.
But you're here now. Are you sure you won't get in trouble?
Maybe. But there's something that's been bothering me. I wanted to talk to you about it.
Ah.
Oh, what is it? You know that Siri took the prisoner to the infirmary, right? Yeah, apparently she needed some kind of emergency treatment. Even if that's true, so far as I know, there isn't anything in there that used to treat the sick or injured. There's just a revival medic, which only works after someone's dead. So why did Siri choose to take her there, of all places? I don't get it. What's there to worry about? Siri's behavior concerns me. I think he's doing something in secret. Something you might not like. Really? Siri? No, that can't be right. Siri's always been has our best interest in mind. If he really is doing something behind our backs, I'm sure he has a good reason for it. In fact, he's probably doing this so we won't have to worry about whatever it is. He's our commanding officer. We should trust him. Right, well, if you're okay with it, I guess it's fine. More importantly, I'm sorry I haven't come up with a name for you yet. I really want to introduce you to everyone first, but with Siri so against it, that might be kind of hard. That's too bad. I'd really like the chance to spend some time with all of you, at least once. I should get going. Sorry to bother you so late. With a strangely sorrowful look on his face, the ghost boy disappeared in the thin air. I don't know why, but I feel kind of guilty. I get that he wants to be a real member of the team, but if Siri forbids it, then... If Siri forbids it... Wurde er auch schon gemein controlled. Brainwashed. And so the curtain fell on my 23rd day at the Last Defense Academy. For the second time. Well, guess I should get up. Just as I was beginning my morning routine. Who's that? Someone else wanting advice? I've been dealing with a lot ever since I became team leader. I wondered who it would be at this time. Sure enough, one of my friends was waiting for me at the door, but I was surprised when I saw who it was. Warum brainwashed der denn fucking Eto nicht? Kako. Takumi, may I talk to you for a little while? Sure, come in, make yourself comfortable. Thank you. With a timid little bow, Kako shuffled in. I closed the door behind her. So what's been going on with you? We've missed you at breakfast the last few days. I don't know how to feel anymore. Is this about you and Ima? Until we came here, I always had to do whatever my dear brother told me. I thought this was my big chance to change that. I wanted to get stronger, to finally stand on my own 2 feet, as my own person. The more actual experience I got, that feeling kept getting more and more intense. And that's why you started getting frustrated at Ima for treating you like a little kid? I just found everything he did so annoying, so I might have been meaner toward him than he deserved. Sounds like teenage rebellion, or something like that. We've all been there. But even with the way I treated him, my dear brother didn't hesitate to sacrifice himself for me. And I don't understand it. Why would he go that far? He just cares about you that much. It was the same in my timeline. Really? And I know you feel the same about him. You probably just haven't noticed it yet. How can you be so sure? Because I saw how you acted when you lost him.
Come on, Ima. Brother dearest. I'm begging you. Open your eyes. You think you could kill my brother and then just run your filthy mouth? Just die already!
In my future, when Ima died, you were absolutely devastated. If that version of you could see you now, what do you think she'd say? There's still time, Kakro. It's not too late for you to make up with Ima. Sin, danke für deinen Raid. Dankeschön. Was habt ihr gemacht? Guten Tag. Ich spiele seit gefühlt einem Monat das Last Defense Academy. Was habt ihr gemacht? Wie geht's euch? Was war? Was ist? Wie los? Wie läuft? Ja, genau. There's still time too late. Ja, genau. And you don't have to go back to the way things were before. You can build a new dynamic with him that works for both of you. But I don't even know how to make up. We've never really fought before. Tell him how you feel. Be completely honest. Like you were with me just now. Hey, hi. Alles frisch? Tell him how I feel. Alright, I'll try. I need to go think about this. As Kako left my room, her expression was still pretty cryptic. I couldn't be sure if I had really helped her or not. Mehr oder weniger ja, also solange es nicht schlecht ist, ist er schon mal nicht ganz kacke, ne? I hope they figure this out. If things stay like this, neither of them will be happy. Alright, breakfast. I almost forgot. I should head to the cafeteria. Und was hast du gespielt? By the time I got to the cafeteria, most of the others were finishing up and ready to leave. With one notable exception. Kako sat alone, casting furtive glances at the door. Is she waiting for Ima? Come to think of it, Shoma's not here either. I wonder what's keeping him. No sooner had the thought crossed my mind than I heard hurried footsteps in the hallway outside and the door flew open.
Everyone, come quick! It's an emergency!
What's up, Shoma? You're all flushed and out of breath. It's so cute. It's Eito, he's gone, of course. Ja, natürlich. Wait, what? What do you mean gone? I don't know. Der müsste doch schon gestern weg gewesen sein. There's no time to waste. Let's go to the courtyard and investigate for ourselves. Right. We all got to our feet and charged out of the cafeteria. Oh my god, thank goodness you're here. It's awful, simply terrible. Quit your whining and tell us what happened. Well, I mean to say, just look over there. I'm looking. Eito's gone. What's going on here? Why is the cage door wide open? I came here this morning before breakfast to check if the prisoner was back yet. She wasn't in her cage, so I thought I'd clean it up for her while she was gone. That's when I realized Eito had been lying in exactly the same position for the past few days. I just assumed he was sleeping, but it seemed weird for him to be so unresponsive. So Mr. Ginzaki reported the matter to me. Dann ist er ja schon richtig lange nicht mehr da. And what did you do about it? First I investigated the cage itself. And it turned out the lock had already been forced open. Oh, I got such a chill running down my spine. The lock had been disguised to not look broken though. Probably so that we wouldn't realize what had happened. So Ato escaped even earlier. I think so. He balled up some blankets and things to make it look like he was still in bed. By the time we checked inside the cage, he was long gone. That's such a classic criminal escaping from their cell trick. I never really talked to him myself, but this Ato guy is bad news, right? How did he break the lock in the first place? Don't these cages disable the prisoner's hemoenema? I think he must have taken advantage of the blackout. The one 2 days ago. Alright, I didn't notice it myself, but you said the power went out for a while. The equipment that disrupts hemoenema would have stopped functioning, giving him the opportunity to escape. So that's when he got out. Wait a minute, even if his powers weren't being suppressed anymore, how did he break the lock without his infuser? The infuser is just a catalyst, the power itself is already inside you. Something like, say, a strong impact direct to your heart might be enough to bring it out. Although even then, success wouldn't be guaranteed. But that means Ato would have had to risk killing himself just for a chance to escape. No, I know him. Oops. That's a risk he's willing to take. Anyway, let's hurry and search the school. You have to find him. But he escaped days ago. He could be miles away by now. We can't just let him roam free. There's no telling what he might do. Based on what you've told me about him, you're probably right.
Hey!
In my future, he sabotaged our entire mission. Everything we did here was for nothing, thanks to him. I'm not going to let that happen again. I'll do whatever it takes to stop him. When you sound surprised when I'm working on Sunday, this German... No, I mean there are people who need to work Sundays, but that's like very few people. But we got to find them first.
A body has been discovered.
It did? Where? A body? Sorry to disappoint, but we're not doing that this time. Get to searching. He must still be around here somewhere. Yeah, we were just going to before you interrupted. Yes. Supermarkets are closed Sundays. To think he'd used the power outage to escape and roam free again. What a pickle. You should have killed him when you had a chance to, you know. This is where your mercy has gotten you. Sarah, do you have any idea where Ato could have been? Beats me. I've been shut up in the infirmary the whole time. I can tell you one thing though. One of the fire extinguishers in the entrance hall has been replaced with a dummy replica. A replica? You must have come from a Giftomatic. It's only paper mache, but at a glance it's surprisingly convincing. I can only assume Aotsuki put it there himself and made off with the real one. That would mean he's no longer in school grounds. I know I wouldn't want to stick around if I was in his shoes. Not much point escaping if you're just gonna be locked up again. Well, at least we know he's not lurking around here somewhere. Don't let your guard down. He could come back and kill you in your sleep anytime. Wait, don't you say that? Even the supermarket also operate. Supermarkets here are open for from like 7 or 8 to 8 AM to 10 PM or later. So even if you work in the week, you can shop after you come from work. Yeah, it's closed on Sunday, but long open in the week. Don't let your guard down, he could come back. Ja, genau. His defect has given him a deep-seated hatred of humanity. He's not about to change his ways so easily. Yeah, you can work Saturdays, yes. Like most people, like if you have an office job, you work only from Monday to Friday. So you could shop Saturdays then, yes. Well, that's just great. Of all the wild cards you have on the loose. Bet you wish you'd listen to me when I told to kill him, huh? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't our captive commander escape in your timeline, Takumi? Yeah, it turned out Eito let her go. And she didn't just escape, she kidnapped Ima and took him with her, yes? Isn't there a chance that the same thing happened this time? What? All of us, Kako looked the most disturbed by this idea. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Ima for a couple of days now. I go check on him. He's not in his room. Huh? I went to see him before breakfast. I wanted to talk to him about something. The door to his room was open, but there was nobody inside. You don't think that crazy bastard took off with him? Ima was kidnapped again, by Eito this time. Then what are we waiting for? We have to go rescue him now. But we don't even know where they are. If you won't save my dear brother, I will. I'll go by myself if I have to. You can't do that, it's so dangerous. I have to. If anything happens to him, Kako. I said so many mean things to him, and I still haven't apologized. He's always protected me, and I haven't done anything to repay him. I know he can be intense and a little goofy sometimes, but he's my dear brother. He's the most important person in the world to me.
So if he's in danger, I have to do something about it. Isn't that what we're doing here? Protecting the people who matter most to us?
Forgive me for interrupting. What is it? Can't you see we're having a moment here? I know, but well, look over there. Sorry I couldn't find a good moment to butt in. Huh? Brother dearest. Hey sister dearest, is it me or has it been a while? Where have you been? We thought you went missing. You ran in your room and I haven't seen you in days. I've been outside mostly, outside the school, but still inside the wall. Huh? What have you been doing out there? Thinking mostly. It's always been my mission in life to keep my dear sister safe, but I realize now that I've been too dependent on her too. What? I wanted some time alone to think about this, to find myself if you will. I even camped out at night. I didn't want any interruptions. You were right outside this whole time? That's right, and I came to a very important conclusion. It seems to me, if you really care about someone, you have to be prepared for them to change and grow as a person. Now that I've realized that, I think I can be a better brother to you than ever. Brother dearest. Anyway, I was just getting hungry when I found you all here. And what a commotion, I never expected to come back to this kind of reaction. I've been worried sick about you. You could have at least told someone where you were going. Oh, but I did. I believe my exact words were, I want to be alone for a while. Let everyone know I'm going to be camping outside for a few days. Who exactly did you tell that to? Nigo, of course. Oh my goodness, you did. I completely forgot. What, for real? The truth is, I actually remembered it about halfway through your discussion, but I couldn't find a good time to bring it up. I thought perhaps I should just stay quiet and hope it would work out. I'm so sorry. Dang, is Nigo useless. You've been shockingly useless in the past, but this really takes the cake. You're not even any good as a message board. Personally, I'm glad Nigo forgot. I might never have heard your honest, unfiltered feelings about me otherwise. What? How long have you been listening? From around when the theory of me getting kidnapped came up. So you basically heard everything. When you said I was the most important person in the world to you, it was all I could do to stop myself from bursting into tears of joy. And your determination to rescue me shows just how much you've grown since we've got her. I guess. See, Kako, I told you complete honesty was the way to go. This wasn't This isn't exactly what I had in mind, but you still managed to make up with Ima, right? Yeah. This works out great for me too. It's been hard being apart from you for so long. That said, things are going to be different from now on. We're going to have a much more equal relationship. I'm done being overprotective and over-reliant on you, sister dearest. Brother dearest. You should stop calling me that too. I may be your older brother, but we were born at the same time. Let's just call each other by our names, okay, Kako? Right, let's do that, Ima. Alright, what genius decided to smoke jerky out here? That does murder on my sinuses. For such a tough guy, you sure cry a lot. We left Kako and Ima in the courtyard. After everything that had happened, they deserved a little privacy. With nothing else much to do, we went back to our rooms. I'm glad the twins patched up, but there's still one unsolved problem. Where did Ato go? What would he even do outside the school and with no infuser? Well, whatever he's planning, it's not going to work. I'll do whatever it takes to stop him ruining things again. It won't turn out like it did before. I won't let him. I was getting pretty worked up. I decided to stay in my room for a while and try to calm myself down. Before I knew it, night had fallen. Schon wieder? Wieso ist denn jetzt schon wieder? Wer wurde denn dann vor 2 Tagen gebrainwashed? Ach, Takumi wurde vor 2 Tagen gebrainwashed. Und jetzt Eva. Hä, das kann aber nicht sein. Hä? Muss die Maschine 2 Tage rechargen oder was? Hä, what the... The nighttime announcement cut off halfway through, and my room was plunged into darkness. Is it an attack? Did the invaders cut the power? But before I could do anything... The lights are back on. What was that just now?
This is an administrative announcement. The power cut just now was caused by a little experiment that got out of hand. There is no cause for alarm. Actually, the heaters in some of your rooms might be out for the rest of the night. Nigo will tell you all about it in the morning. In the meantime, be sure to wrap up warm. That is all. Good night, troops.
A power cut, another one? And just what kind of experiment could cause something like that? It does feel a little colder in here than usual. Just in case, I put an extra blanket on my bed before I went to sleep that night.
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry. I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I? Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void. I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
I know. I messed up.
Well, I might forgive you if you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good. Now don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course! A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you? If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger. What would you do then?
What are you getting at, Karuha?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Ding dong wing mong. I dreamed about Karua again. I shouldn't let it bother me. It really was cold last night. Feels like the heat's back on now though. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria like normal. The cafeteria was looking a lot less busy than usual. There were only 2 other people there, along with Sira and Nigo. Hey, good to see you, team leader. I knew you wouldn't let us down. I told you that old saying was a bunch of bull. I mean, this is the team leader we're talking about. So you know maybe your leader, but a time traveler, but that doesn't necessarily exclude him. What are you guys talking about? Everyone apart from you 3 is laid up with a bad cold. A cold? You know what they say about people who don't catch colds, right? Or wasn't that the thing in your part? Or wasn't that a thing in your part of the complex? It was a thing, alright. Idiots never catch colds, and they're trying to put me in that category? Although with this lineup, I can hardly blame them for coming to that conclusion. Good morning. Wow, there's not a lot of us here today, huh? Nozomi, I'm glad to see you. Why, did something happen? Not exactly, it's more like your being here helps to prove a point. Yeah, if Kirifuji's okay, I guess it's not 100% accurate. Where's everyone else? Apparently they're taking a sick day. Judging by their symptoms, it's nothing more serious than a common cold. I mean, it's a disease that mutates and evolves so rapidly that humanity has never found a cure for it, but uncommon cold doesn't roll off the tongue as so easily. At any rate, they're probably not in any serious danger. I don't like the sound of that probably. This is because of the power outage, right? It was really cold last night. Don't we have any cold medicine here they can use? Colds are caused by viruses, you see, which require specific targeted treatments. And since you're the first humans to inhabit this region in hundreds of years, you have next to no data on whatever viruses exist here. That ain't no excuse. It'll be your fault if you gotta fight the next battle with just the 4 of us. Eek, you're right, I'm so sorry. If you don't want to wait for the others to recover on their own, you could just develop some new antiviral drugs yourself. Really? But how would you do that? Use the biolab, of course. It's got equipment to deal with just such a situation as this. With that, we can whip up something to cure any infection. That sounds good, but how would it work exactly? First, you'll have to venture outside and collect the proper ingredients. Once you have what you need, the machines and I will do the rest. I must warn you though, I'm no expert, so I might get it wrong on my first try. You'd better not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll do my best, I assure you. Sounds like you've got it all figured out. I've got other things I need to attend to, so I'll leave this matter in your hands. Do those other things involve the prisoner? Why are you trying so hard to save her anyway? Just wait and see. If the treatment goes well, it'll be good news for all of us. Great, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. We can trust Sirei to handle the prisoner. That way, we can focus on the medicine. Well, I guess. If you really want to fix everyone's colds quickly, you'll probably want to do it within the next 3 days. My little experiment should be finished by then too. 3 days, okay, that sounds doable. We should get started right now, since we'll want to cure everyone before the next attack. Good idea, the sooner we get this done the better. We finished up our breakfast and made our way to the entrance hall. Is everybody ready? In that case, allow me to go over the medicine making process one more time. The ingredients I need to make the special medicine are special grade medicinal herbs, energy drinks, and supplements. It might be difficult to gather them all in one day, so just go at your own pace. Seriously, we're racing against time here. We'll go as fast as we can. Yeah, we need to help our friends get better. Okay then, bon voyage. I'll be in the biolab, waiting on the edge of my seat for your return. I hope you fall. Well, that was unnecessary. Making special medicine. You'll be exploring to find the ingredients for your special medicine. Going back to the school or your party getting wiped out will result in the mission automatically ending. If you're able to visit all of the locations while exploring, you'll increase the chance of successfully creating the medicine. You have 3 days to finish. Even though failing won't impede your progress, try to finish exploring within the given time frame. What? Failing won't impede my progress? What the fuck?
Ooh, a little something for me.
Hier hoch, ja. Okay.
I picked this one up.
Na toll, egal was ich mache, ich muss fighten. It's bad. Auf einmal Mario Party. Nee, das ist so... Nicht wirklich Mario Party. Das ist einfach nur eine Map. Aber ich muss eh nicht so oft fighten. Obwohl, ich habe einen Buffer dabei.
I'll show you what's up.
Good to go. Take this. Got it. Here we go.
Ah, das war doof.
Let's do this. All right. Good to go.
Yes.
Got it.
Ansonsten...
Let's give it to him.
My turn. Not bad. Good to go. Yeah. Say when.
Ah, kriege ich ja nicht an, gleichzeitig gekillt.
Let's go. Yeah.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Wow. Okay. Seems easy enough. Wie soll man das ja nicht in einem Tag machen? Okay, 1. Ich bin ja richtig, ne? Runter und dann da hoch, okay.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Pick some fruit. Energy Drink und jetzt auch. Nice, more damage.
Here, I found this.
We did it.
Wow. Und fertig. That's all the ingredients. Let's go get these to Nigo. After gathering all the ingredients, we returned to campus and headed to the biolab where Nigo was waiting for us. Good job gathering up the ingredients. Now leave the rest to me. Yeah, we're counting on you. Good luck with the wonder drug, Nigo. Don't you fuck this up. Leave it to me. It's my time to shine. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's let the drug making commence. Special medicine roulette. A roulette will decide whether or not the special medicine is completed. Spin and stop the wheel by pressing X. If you complete the special medicine, the story will progress. If you fail, you can try exploring again, so long as you are within the time limit. You can increase the chances of a successful roulette spin by completing exploration. Was für ein Blödsinn. Let's go. We've done it. One batch of special issue super targeted cold medicine ready to go. We actually managed it. Now we just gotta give it to the others. Let's split up. We'll get it done faster that way. Sheesh, there's so much work. They'd better appreciate everything we're doing for them. I'm sure they will. Come on, let's go. We just distributed the medicine to our sick allies. Sometime later. Everyone was feeling better and we all got together in the cafeteria. Thanks again, guys. It's been a while since I had a cold that bad. The medicine you gave us really did the trick. I'm very grateful. You better be. Getting all that stuff wasn't easy. It's a good thing some of us weren't affected. What does it say about people who don't catch colds again? That old saying's a lot of bull. If it was true, Nozomi would have got sick too. I wish you wouldn't keep using me as a point of evidence. At any rate, I'm glad you're all better now. And the best way to show your gratitude is to work even harder to keep the school safe. Right, let's all do our best. As we were talking, one figure broke off from the group to approach me. Takumi? What is it, Kako? Thank you for the medicine, but also, while I was sick, I had a vision. What? Sometime in the future, Gaku will be placed in grave danger. What, Gaku? If we lose him, the path to the truth will be forever closed to us. Please bear that in mind. If you want to know the truth, Gaku has to survive. No matter how much of a sleazeball perv he may be. If we lose him, we'll never find out the truth. Ouch, I don't think you needed to go that hard on him. That's all I could get from this vision. I thought you should know about it. Honestly, I hope this one doesn't come true. Kako wandered away, still looking a little uneasy. Warum spoilert die? That prophecy had put a bit of a damper on the mood. I returned to my room to think things over for a while. Ding dong bing bong. Hat er was anderes gesagt? Ah yeah, transfer student. Does it mean we're getting a new team member? Did they send us someone from the artificial satellite or what? Only one way to find out. I should go to the cafeteria. It's been a few days since Ato escaped. I wonder where he is now. It can't be easy surviving out there all on his own. I don't think he's coming back, you don't think he's coming back, do you? That he's a transfer student Siri mentioned? After everything that's happened, I can't believe he'd come back to our side that easily. Well, I guess we'll find out once we get to the cafeteria. Is everyone here? Just look at that burning anticipation in your eyes. I'm sweating up a storm here. Shut the hell up. That doofy voice of yours is giving me a migraine. So who's this transfer student we're getting? Don't tell me you... Hey, no spoilers. Keep your theories to yourselves. Then hurry up and tell us already. Oh, you're also impatient. Alright, have it your way. Allow me to introduce the newest member of our special defense unit. Come on in. As Sirius signaled, the door opened and Nigo entered, leading the transfer student by the hand. Here she is.
I am pleased to meet you. I mean, it's nice to see you again. My name is Ava. I look forward to working with you.
It was the commander, but she looked different. There was no trace of the fearful, nervous temperament she had the last time I saw her. In fact, she wasn't showing much emotion at all anymore. Her voice sounded dispassionate, like she wasn't completely aware what was going on. I will do my best to become useful and reliable member of the special defense unit. Let's all kill those invaders together. Wait a minute, Eva, what are you saying? Those are your allies you're talking about, you know? Not anymore. I will kill them. I will benefit this team any way I can. Can't be serious. What if she's just saying that so she can betray us later? That'll never happen. She belongs to us now. What do you mean? I'm your soldier, your property. You may use me however you wish. Is this for real? I'll do whatever you say. I will obey any order. I belong to the special defense unit now. I am yours to use as you see fit. C-Ray, what did you do to her? Don't look at me like that. I just persuaded her that we are fighting for a worthy cause here. In no way that's all you did. She's like a completely different person now. This wouldn't have something to do with that experiment you were performing a few nights ago, would it? Oh, that was just a little something to deal with. Something we'd been needing to do... What? That's just a little something to deal with something we'd been needing to do something about. Too many somethings. I have no idea what you're talking about anymore. The point is, she had a change of heart and genuinely wants to fight on our side now. Isn't that right, Eva? Yes, I will fight for you. You may use me however you wish. I will obey any order. I will do anything you tell me. When you say anything, do you really mean? What if we told you to strip naked right here and now?
Understood.
Muss ich Knuckles wiederholen? Knuckles, helf mir. Without a moment's hesitation, Eva began unfastening the buttons on her top. I mean, I guess that's fine. It happened so quickly, none of us could react until it was almost too late.
No, this will never do. Stop it at once. What are you doing, Ava?
I was told to remove my clothes. I belong to you. I will do whatever you tell me. Use me however you see fit.
Please, just put them back on.
You're ordering me to wear clothes. Understood.
Her voice still totally impassive. Eva got dressed again. What the hell were you thinking? You can't just strip off out of nowhere like that. I only did as I was ordered. All the boys, line up against the back wall. I'm giving you a body avalanche to erase your memories of what you just saw. That'll just kill us. Maybe I overdid that one thing in the thing with the thing. I'll ask you again, what did you do to this girl? Like I said, I persuaded her. As for what kind of persuasion techniques I use, that's my business. Just be happy you have a strong, dependable new ally. I want you all to work hard to keep the school safe. Yes, I will kill many, many invaders. You really do anything we say, like you did just now, or maybe even... For shame, Mr. Maruko. You mustn't make Miss Eva do anything indecent. Aua. Yeah, if you try anything funny, I'll fracture your skull with a fighting spirit-infused chop. By the time you know what's happening, you'll already be dead. Quite. At any rate, I'll be acting as support for Miss Eva while she settles in. The last thing we want is for her presence to disrupt our team's sense of harmony and togetherness. Where's she going to sleep? Are you going to put her in Miss Amemia's old room, or Miss Magadori's perhaps? Absolutely not. I'm not having her space defiled by giving it to some invader. Just put her back in the cage. That's good enough for the likes of her. Isn't it a little cruel though? What do you say, Eva? You're ordering me to remain on standby until the next battle? Understood. So compliant. It's going to be fun having her around. Well then, I suppose I should escort her back to the courtyard. Nigo took Eva's hand and led her away before anyone could give her any more strange orders. You all play nice with the transfer student now. I don't want any of you making her feel like she's not welcome. That's all from me. Enjoy the rest of your day. With that, Siri disappeared, leaving us to think over this new situation on our own. Man kann es nicht weiter rauszoomen, ne? Ne. So viele Abzweigungen gab es jetzt auch nicht. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gibt es noch einen dritten Durchlauf? Oder wie sollen denn hier noch über 60 Endings sein auf der Seite? I mean, I guess. I mean, jeder Split sind da 2 Endings neue. I guess. There's no way a little persuasion was enough to make Eva start behaving so differently. Is this really okay? If Siri handled it, it's probably fine. And she'll probably be a good asset to the team. Right. There's no problem here. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? I've got to be ready for the next attack when it comes. Ich habe so viele Mets. Ding dong bing bong. Just like that, another day is over. We need to be on guard against the next attack, of course, but that's not the only reason we have to be careful. Eito is still out there somewhere, and he's bound to be planning something. Whatever it is, I'll stop him. I won't let it turn out like before. When the time comes, I'll be ready. I didn't sleep well that night. Eito's deranged smile kept rising up in my mind to torment me, even in my dreams. Oh, I'm exhausted. It feels like I barely slept at all. I guess I'd better go to the cafeteria, though. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Good morning. Hey guys, you on your way to the cafeteria? Yes, but we just happened to meet each other out here. We don't sleep together or anything. Of course we don't. We've got separate rooms here. And besides, we're too old for that. This arrangement's hard on me, though. It was so much easier to relax when I had my dear sisters to cuddle up against. Shut up. I'm going ahead. Kako, come on, wait for me. At least those two are getting along again. When I got to the cafeteria, I found it wrapped in a tense, awkward atmosphere. Eva sat apart from the rest of the group. No one spoke, but they were clearly keeping a wary eye on her. What's the matter, everyone? Why the long faces? I know we're in an extreme situation here, but that doesn't mean we can't relax in our downtime. How are we supposed to relax when we have to share our space with the enemy? There's an enemy here? Where? I will kill them immediately. We're talking about you, you dead-eyed imbecile. Oh, you mustn't bully Miss Eva like this. She's a full-fledged member of our team now. Yes, I belong to you. Use me however you wish. Well, if you insist, I mean, if you do anything, then be very careful about what you say next, Gaku. I'm with them on this. There's no telling when she might snap and turn on us. Perhaps you could tell us why you want to fight for us. How exactly did C-Ray persuade you to join our side? I don't know. Huh? How can you not know? It was your decision, wasn't it? I'm here to kill the invaders. I will kill as many as you want. As many as it takes. It doesn't really tell us anything. All you need to know is that Miss Eva is completely loyal to us. Both I and the Honorable C-Ray can guarantee it. Where is C-Ray today? I'd rather hear this from him. He is indisposed. He has an important meeting to attend. A meeting? You mean with the people on the satellite? I don't know too much about it myself, but it seems he's making an interim report on our progress so far. I hope he tells him to send us some more soldiers. Maybe he could ask if we... maybe he could ask if he can talk to our families too, even just for a little bit. I'm afraid that won't be possible. We can't risk leaking sensitive information about the war. As for getting back up, that's out of the question as well. The 15 of you that we sent here are the only ones who can use Hemo Anima. That's why Miss Eva is that's why Miss Eva is such a big get for us. Her powers will be just as effective on the enemy as yours. Are you sure it's okay to do that? Didn't they used to be your friends? They are my enemies now. I will kill them. Works for me. And since you're on our side now, maybe you can tell us some more about the invaders. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I've got so many questions. For starters, why can't you command us use Hemo Anima? What exactly is that power? What even are you, for that matter? Are you really something spawned by World Death? And if that's the case, why do you look just like humans? Why are you trying to wipe us out? Come on, speak up. That's an order. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know any of that. I cannot answer your questions.
I am sorry. I don't know.
Eva, you're crying. What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't know anything. I can't tell you anything. I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
What the heck is going on here? What did C-Ray bastard... What did that C-Ray bastard do to you? It seems Miss Eva is a little out of sorts. It can be stressful adjusting to a new environment, you know? Let's just leave her be for now. Come along, Miss Eva. Cutting the conversation short, Nigo hurried away. Eva followed meekly behind him. The rest of us finished breakfast, still feeling awkward and tense, before going back to our rooms. That was weird. What is going on with Eva? No matter how you look at it, this isn't normal. It's like she is missing whole parts of herself. Are we really doing the right thing? But Syria did this, so it can't be wrong, right? I need something to take my mind off of all this. What should I do today? Hier lebt es immer noch, naja, dann... Was will er denn haben? Das hier. Cat Photobook. Aber das braucht doch wieder wird das Textil oder Farben? Pflanzen, nicht Farben. Ja, auch wieder Textil. Davon habe ich aber am wenigsten. Tiger Helmet. Okay, that's fine.
Hey, Takumi, you wanna come with me to our next meetup? I gotta introduce you to some of my pals. Don't be afraid, they're all good people. Just one thing, they're like morning people. Old folks tend to be early risers. You wanna know what the meetup's for? Working out to keep everyone healthy, what else? Our frenzied dance moves put the pros to shame. You gotta see it to believe it.
Du das sagst. It's getting late already. The days sure have been going far. I'm still worried about Eva and Ato, not to mention the next attack, whenever that might be. Here I thought defeating Westness was supposed to make things easier. Thinking about everything I've done up until now, did I make the right choices? Am I still on track to give everyone a happy ending? Well, not everyone. I've already lost 2 of my friends. I can't start dwelling on the past again. I have to keep moving forward. I have to see this through, all the way to day 100. I forced my thoughts away from the mistakes I had made and tried my best to clear my mind and go to sleep. Ding dong bing bong.
Well, just...
It was a pretty half-ass announcement. I guess there's not much he can do now that all the classrooms are unlocked already. Should go to the cafeteria. Hopefully things will be a little less awkward today. Day 30. We've still got a heck of a long way to go. I could be at home right now exploring uncharted territory on my family's estate with a custom-built tank. Uncharted territory? In our own backyard? I suppose it's not all bad though. Coming here did mean I made some real friends. Wow, I never thought I'd see the day when you'd say something so nice. Did somebody say something? I'm afraid my hearing is far too refined to pick up on anything coming from households with an income below 6 figures. It must have been my imagination. Well, I can't stand here talking to myself all day. Off to the cafeteria. Maybe I should have just left her alone. I tensed up as I opened the door to the cafeteria, but to my surprise, the mood inside was totally different from the day before. So then I grabbed this pirate-looking dude by the scruff of his collar and say, "Get out the ring, we're trying to have a match here. How am I supposed to clean up all these tennis balls, create a black hole or something?" And that, my friends, was the end of that chapter. That sounds so intense. What kind of maniac tries to literally destroy his opponent in a freaking tennis match? I want to know more about the guy who launched that shockwave that froze the air. I mean, why would you wanna end up with frosty balls? I had to give him all crooked arm lariats before they finally crawled away and let us start wrestling. Wow, Moko, you've really done some exciting stuff. Not even going to pray. They're having fun. That's all important. That's the important thing. And it looks like we are not the only ones. Ima, this combination might just be the discovery of the century. Coffee, gelatin, danda noodles. We could mass produce this and make a fortune. Wonderful, Kako. Just wait until you try my fruit salad tempura donburi. Quit stinking out the air with your peasant slop. Can't enjoy my curry like this. Pretty much everyone's in a good mood today. Well, as good as it gets. I guess that's because Eva's not here today. Takumi, do you know where Eva is? The way she was acting yesterday really had me worried. But Nigo won't let me see her. Beats me, I don't know too much about it myself. I saw Nigo earlier. I told him not to bring Eva here anymore. What? He still wouldn't tell me what Siri is so busy with, though. It's so frustrating. Hold on a minute. Why did you say that to them? She's an invader. We can't trust her. Forcing us to spend time with her will only damage the team's morale. She's clearly acting strange too. I don't want to risk having her around until we learn the truth about her. I know some great torture techniques for getting the truth out of people. Please don't butt in with those kinds of suggestions. Torture? You can't. If you have to torture someone, do it to me. Do it on me. One more thing. If Eva can't tell us anything about the invaders, there's no point in keeping her prisoner. I think we should get rid of her. Get rid of her? I think that would be going a little too far. I know she's been a little strange lately, but Siri went to the trouble of convincing her to fight for us. And if he says she's fine, it's probably nothing to worry about. Takumi. Hiruko's expression changed. In all of the time I'd spent with her, since coming back in time, I'd never seen her look like that. I'd forgotten just how intimidating she could be when she wanted to. You've been acting strange lately. Huh? Strange how? If you haven't noticed anything, then forget it. I'll take care of this myself. She left without another word, her stride confident and full of purpose. Somehow I didn't feel like joining in any of the conversations that were going on anymore. I ate my breakfast in silence, alone. Then I quietly slipped out and went back to my room. I'm acting strange? That doesn't make sense. I'm the same as always. Aren't I? What in the world is going on? I can't let this get me down. I have to stay focused on getting through this war in one piece. Wie weit? Was ist das hier? Auch wieder Textil. Das hier.
Are you...
Ding dong bing bong. And that's the end of our 30th day here. We just have to keep getting through it one day at a time until we make it to day 100. I don't know what's up with Hidoko, but it's probably better not to think about it. We know what we have to do, we just have to see it through. I went to bed telling myself that, but somehow it was getting less and less convincing. Morning already. I better go to the cafeteria. Maybe I can talk to Hideko and clear up this misunderstanding. I got ready and was just about to leave when... Pim pom, pim pom. What's all that about? I open the door in response to the flurry of doorbell rings. Takumi, come quick. You have to do something. Shoma, calm down. What's going on? It's Hideko. She and Kurara and Takemaru and Yugamu are going to the courtyard. She said they're going to throw Eva out. Huh? What do you mean throw her out? Where's Sirei? He's still in the war room. I can't get the door open. You're the team leader. Can't you stop them? Of all the times for our commanding officer to be unreachable. Okay, I'll try. You said they are heading to the courtyard, right? Yes, thank you. I'm sorry for being such a useless hackfish of a human being. What is Hiruko thinking? With Shoma trailing behind me, I took off running as fast as I could, hoping I wouldn't be too late. When we got to the courtyard, Hiruko and the others were already closing in on Eva. Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? Mr. Sumino, you needn't come, Takumi. I can handle this myself. Don't try to stop me. I'm in no mood to deal with your strange behavior right now. You're the one who's acting strange. What's all this about throwing Eva out? Sorry, Takumi, but I'm with Hiruko on this one. Ain't no way we can keep this girl on our team. Why not? I belong to you. I am yours to use as you see fit. Cause you're keeping saying freaky shit like that for a start. Whatever Siri did to her, I doubt even my torture techniques will do much good now. Please stop. We shouldn't be contributing to a culture of workplace bullying. This isn't bullying. She's not even human. I must protest too. Poor Miss Eva has been through enough already. What is that supposed to mean? Didn't she decide to join our side of her own free will? Well, I mean to say that is... Nego, if you want to keep Eva here, you can tell us the truth about yourself. You must know why she's acting so strangely. What did you and Sirei do to her? The thing about that is... Talk or she leaves. Make your choice. Is this why Hiruko was aiming for all along? But if I leave, that will make it harder for me to kill invaders for you. Then tell us the truth. Siri did something to Eva. I'm not backing down until I find out what. Especially when there are other team members who haven't been themselves lately. Hiruko looked at me when she said that. I didn't reply. I just stood there rooted to the spot. Somewhere deep down, I wanted to know the truth too. Fess up, Nigo. Tell us everything you know. I would, but I've been ordered to stay quiet, and I cannot defy my orders. You do realize you're not getting out of this that easily? Yes, of course. And there's one thing for you to learn. Huh? And there's one way for you to learn the truth.
You must destroy me.
Destroy you? Then you can remove the memory chip from my body and view it on the central computer in the war room. That way you know everything I know, even the things I'm not allowed to talk about. Huh, didn't realize it was an option. Won't you just blow us up the moment we attack you? Only the Honorable Siri can detonate the bombs inside you. The most I can do is blow myself up, and I'm not about to do that now. You can do whatever you wish to me without any risk of injury to yourselves. Interesting. There, you see, destroy me and you'll learn the truth. But in return, please let Miss Eva be. She doesn't deserve this kind of malice. I can live with that. Hiruko adjusted her stance and took aim at Nigo. Nigo, what are you doing? What? Hiruko, what are you doing? I let out a strangled protest. I'll tell you again, don't try to stop me. This is for your benefit too, Takumi. In fact, it concerns the entire team. We have to find out what's going on while we still can. She's serious. She's really going to destroy Nigo. We might not get injured in the process, but there's bound to be consequences for doing something like that. Even so. Is Hiruko right? Is there some connection between what happened to Eva and what she says is happening to me? I don't think I've been acting strange, but Hiruko's not the type to get worked up over nothing. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew there was something going on. And if I didn't find out what that something was, I'd never be free of this weird sense of unease. She's doing it. Hiruko's really going to destroy Nigo. But should I stop her? I have to make a choice. What should I do? Let it happen! I decided to stand back and let it happen. That was my choice. Mal gucken, war das das Richtige? Ja, war der Richtige, oder? Ja, war das Richtige. I felt bad for Nico, but something was going on here, and I needed to know what it was. And this might be my only chance to do that. Hideko walked calmly and confidently toward the little grey creature. You're sure about this? Yes, just keep your end of the bargain, please. No more ill-treating Miss Eva.
All right. Goodbye, Nico.
Hideko reached out toward him, but then...
Stop! Please don't! What?
Don't kill him. He's been by my side this whole time. He's my friend.
Miss Ava?
I will find a way to fulfill your request instead. So, please, please, don't hurt him.
Why are you doing this, Miss Ava? I'm your friend? I don't understand.
Why? I do not understand either. But I felt like this was the right thing to do.
I still want to know the truth. You can't tell me that. Can you? You don't actually know what's happened to you. That's right, I don't know anything. I can't tell you anything. But I will talk to C-Ray. I will ask him to tell you all... I will ask him to tell you all the truth. Don't be a moron. He's kept it secret this long. He's not gonna... Oh, I can tell you if you want. C-Ray. Sorry, that meeting dragged on longer than I thought. And just look what happens while I was gone. You're supposed to be my second in command, Nico. Can't you even hold on the fort for a few days without everything falling apart? My apologies, sir. You want to know why Eva had a change of heart, right? I don't mind telling you. Then why have you been keeping it so hush-hush? Why not tell us right from the start? I was trying to be considerate. I thought this kind of revelation might distress poor little Eva. But it looks like I was worried over nothing. She doesn't even have the emotional capacity for that anymore. Alright, tell us the truth. What did you do to Eva? The special treatment I conducted on her is known as Dolmenic Cognitive Reconstruction Therapy. By tinkering with her brainwave frequencies, I can control her memories, thoughts and emotions. Memories and thoughts? That's... You brainwashed her then? Brainwashed? If you want to put it in terms so simplistic a monkey could understand, then yes. Any memories relating to being an invader have been erased and replaced with a profound hatred for the entire species. Even I'm surprised at just how empty a shell this has left her though. I guess I got a little carried away. He my ass. If you remove that many memories, of course it's going to mess her up. But I also adjusted her thought patterns, so she is absolutely incapable of disobeying you. Just think of how useful she... Just think of how useful she'll be now. Much more than if we kept her locked up in that cage for the rest of the war. That's so cruel. It's inhuman. You really are treating her like an object. You're trampling on the dignity of her soul. I do not mind. I will do whatever I'm ordered. What? Need I remind you, she's an enemy of all mankind? Who cares about treating someone like that with dignity? We have to take full advantage of anything that helps us kill invaders more effectively. For the sake of victory, nothing is off the table. That's what war is all about. And your brainwashing machine's in the infirmary, right? That's why you were holed up in there for so long? Yeah, but don't get any funny ideas. I'm the only one who can use it. Party pooper. You shouldn't even be thinking about using it in the first place. There you go. That's the whole truth regarding what I did to Eva. Satisfied, Shizuhara? Not really. If anything, I have more misgivings than ever. But I'm willing to shelve the issue for now. I want to be alone for a while. I need some time to think about this. With a usual brisk attitude, Hiruko turned and left without the slightest trace of hesitation. Just to reiterate, thanks to me, you can trust Eva completely. She's literally incapable of betraying us. Yes, I will remain loyal to the Special Defense Unit. I will obey any order. I gotta say, I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed you were so blaze about your own destruction, Ego. If my meetings had gone just a little bit longer, you'd really have been in trouble. You're my second in command. You have a duty to humanity. You can't go taking yourself off the board that easily. I'm sorry, sir. I just couldn't bear to see Miss Eva suffer. Speaking of your meeting, what exactly were you doing in there? Why did it take so long? Oh, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, listening to the will of humanity. The will of humanity? You didn't think our society was controlled by a powerful few, did you? We operate on majority rule, democracy at its finest. That should be all you need to know about Eva. Now you can focus on protecting the school for the remainder of your time here. Yes, let's kill lots of invaders together. Nigo and Eva remained behind in the courtyard, while the rest of us wandered back to the cafeteria for a late breakfast. After that, I went back to my room to think. Brainwashing. I guess that's the only way to explain how Eva changed so suddenly and so completely. It must be some pretty crazy stuff that can change a person that much. I don't understand what Hiruko was so worked up about, though. What could this possibly have to do with me? I wonder. VR Training Missions? Aber das war's, wa? Für heute. Machen wir einen Sneaky Ready. Und dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss. Achso, ich muss